above a 5? 9. Okay. Awesome.
I am a
Anybody else?
5. I am a 5.
You are a 5. Okay.
4.
You got a 4.
I'm a 4 also.
Jesus. Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Man, what did 2?
I also rolled a 1.
And Mungo, what did you roll?
I'm a 5.
Oh wait,
total.
1s or 2s, right?
No. Just for. Hey,
Damn it.
Give him some room, man. He's new.
it's been a while. All right, just to clear, Jacob and Ublik, what did you roll? Ublik first.
I'm a 4. I rolled a 2.
Okay. Copper, you rolled a 5.
I rolled a 1. I've got a 4.
Okay. Okay, cool. Mungo, you said you got a 5, right? Or am I wrong? 5? Okay, cool. Jacob, you got a 2? Okay. All right, everyone's placed, yes? So the bad guys right now, or at least as far as you can tell the bad guys, right? You don't know if your friends are sitting at the table or what, you know? But we've got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. These are the aggressors in the situation. Mardigan, you get to act first.
Nice. Sorry, I was looking at a page. I'm so sorry because I'm trying to be prepared and then I failed.
I'm doing the same thing, and yeah, don't worry about that.
Can you just point at me one more time, the aggressors?
Yep, totally. So, or you know what, there's a surprise round, so just 1 second. So that's my bad. But this is a big, chunky boy who started the whole mess.
He's pulled something out of his, he's
the
got
guy
something in his hand?
here pulled something out of his bag.
Okay.
No, it's all good. Oh, damn, yeah. This guy is equally as big. These guys are a little bit more scrawny, but the 5 of them do seem to be together. And
That's better.
Copper, you're gonna need to give me a reflex save.
20.
You got a 20.
I rolled a 20, thank God. So that'd be.
You do avoid the Tanglefoot.
Thank God.
Yeah, as it kind of smashes on the ground right next to you. It's 10-foot radius. Oh God. Let's just call it a 5-foot radius. It's going to be right there. That's difficult terrain. And at this point, Mardigan.
Yeah. Okay. I'm within. That wasn't very nice. First of all, I've recognized Copper, or Copper, went over to my direction. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You're all kind of sitting at the same table, curious about what was going on with the transaction between Ublik and Ratback.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like, do you need us? Do you need a little hand here, or I lean in, getting ready, but I'm asking a question to
Totally.
Copper.
Do you, Copper? Do you want to answer real quick?
I don't know what the hell these guys' problem is. I guess I killed one of their friends. I'd like to get away.
Yeah, that happens a lot around here. Maybe they'll get over it.
Mardigan, do you want to attack?
Yeah.
Do you have an illegal weapon?
I do. So just to be clear, and I probably should have done this before you were like, hey, let's do initiative. I've disguised the musket as like a walking staff.
Okay, perfect.
So that mini is literally perfect.
Nice. Yeah. So that means that it's not obviously, people are going to roll perception checks if they're really looking for it, but it just looks like you have a walking stick.
Yeah.
But to be clear, like if they see it, they're going to try to take it from you and charge you a fine. If you use it, they're going to try to arrest you.
Okay, cool. So I've got that stick in my resting hand. I've pull a whip off my belt and give a little trip attack at the closest big guy in front of me.
Okay, cool. So
I do have.
Big guy.
I've got. Okay, cool.
You need to move in.
So it's got reach. Can I do it from where I am? It's got 15.
I thought you said whip it out.
No, literally whip out. Oh, it's a whip.
You're within 10 feet. You're good.
Okay, cool.
Roll a CMB.
CMB. A 21.
21. He goes down.
Boom.
Yeah. So he's
Fuck you, dude.
which is gonna piss off the rest of his buddies for sure.
You knocked over Big Chubby.
Would it
Here
not?
they are.
Would that scare him at all, Trevor?
He's a little taken off guard, but I don't think he's scared.
Okay.
We're talking about a big dude here.
2 girls so far.
This is him. He's gonna get up and just snarl at the gunslinger, being like, and he says, "You shouldn't have done that to Mac. You shouldn't have." So now you understand that his name may be Mac. At which point, his buddy approaches you.
What was his name?
His name's Mech, M-E-K.
Oh, all right.
Mech.
Ross's name is Mac.
Well, depending on how well you do, you won't encounter Mech again, so the confusion will be limited. And he rolls out, and he's got this huge great axe, and he just tries to cleave you in half.
Fuck.
That's a great move.
I'm cleaved, y'all.
Oh yeah.
It's cool. I didn't work hard on this character at all. So
What's your AC?
it's 17.
17. He got that on the die.
Perfect.
And he deals to you 9 points of damage.
Great.
Ouch.
And he goes, "You shouldn't have done that to old Mech, you shouldn't have."
Says the same thing.
Yeah. And up comes Ratbat.
Okay, I'm gonna cast my darkness out onto them, and I'm gonna run over to Copper. Is that your name? And I'm just gonna tug on her dress. Come with rat bag.
It is touch.
It's a touch.
Yeah, you can't pick a place. You have to touch something, and from that point,
It's 20 feet out, so like a radius. So I can touch the table, and then from here, 5, 10, 15, 20. So like all this can be dark. Over here?
yeah.
Okay.
So if you touch the table, like it's going to be, there is going to be the nexus, and then out to here and around.
Yeah, that's good. That's what I want. Okay.
So yeah, just move to there real quick.
So yeah, and I'm tugging on her. It's like, come with rat bag, come with rat bag. I'll show you. So try to get her to come this
And
way.
you said you were gonna touch where?
I touched the table.
You touched the table.
Where it goes out, and
Yep.
it's like covering all of this.
20-foot radius in
Yeah.
darkness. All right. So
Is it like a supernatural darkness?
Yeah, I can see.
No,
it.
it's just regular darkness.
Okay.
If you've got dark vision, you're good.
Oh, you're goddamn right. I got dark vision.
all right. So that's mainly for Dan and Nick because it's almost not visible for the rest of you according to that camera. But that is an area that is covered in darkness.
Oh, I can see it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So you can see in darkness.
No, I can't see in darkness.
Abe.
Yo. I'm still off at my table by myself watching these fools fight each other.
What is the illumination level in the bar?
It's like this.
Okay. Well, so bright light to normal light to dim light,
Normal light.
dim light to darkness.
Normal. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So it's
Normal
not-
light. Dim.
So yeah, it's
Okay.
just all of our perception distances are how, unless you have low light vision or dark vision.
Okay.
Cool.
I was under the impression like only I can see in it for
So it's
some
not
reason.
like
It doesn't affect you.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So
But it's not deeper
Better for me.
darkness, which is
I have low light vision. Can I still see what's going on?
See perfectly fine.
Cool.
It's just a-
I care not to be around any of these fools at this point. I stay my ground.
okay.
Okay.
Defensively, I would say, head on a swivel.
Totally. You did see, I mean, this guy great axed someone that you do recognize. However, you
I
recognize
don't care.
is just as good as you at defending themselves. So currently, it's, oh shit. But
Like-
that's the situation. You did see some violence occur.
Darn it.
Stay your action for the moment. Mungo.
Mungo walks back in with an empty birdseed bag, and he sees this kerfuffle beginning.
A weird like sphere of dimness.
Of dimness, yeah. Can I just want to rush in there and start wailing on the biggest dude possible.
Okay, the biggest dude to
Nice.
hear you is this guy.
I want to wail on that dude because I'm a big dude, and he's a big dude, and we're all big dudes.
You have a movement speed of 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here come Mungo!
Yeah.
You get to one of his buddies, but you can't yet get to him.
I
charge from that position. He could charge to there, and that's double move speed, and then you can make an attack at the
Make an
end.
attack. Cool. You're right there. You can make an attack on the big guy.
I make an attack on the big guy with my orc double axe.
Get an attack of
I'm gonna
opportunity.
roll.
Yeah. Attack of opportunity because you go past somebody.
He's got an attack. He's got a ranged weapon out,
Yeah, suck it, buddy.
so he
Nice.
couldn't do it.
Oh shit! I rolled a 20 on the die, baby.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I rolled it. I'm gonna roll to confirm. 18, which I believe does confirm for an orc double axe.
Yeah, it does. It confirms on the die.
Cool. So, and I'm a little bit blurry on what this means, Trevor, but under my critical for an orc double axe, it says ×3.
Yep, that means you roll the dice 3 times. You add your modifier 3 times.
Oh, I'm gonna beat the ever-loving
You
shit.
probably
out of that dude.
toast it. This is first encounter of the game. I'm
Do
gauging.
you roll it 3 times or do you roll it once and multiply times 2? Or does it matter?
I rolled it 3 times. So I rolled,
Okay.
I rolled a 3, an 8, and a 7, so it's 18. And then I'm adding. What am I adding to this?
Strength ×3.
Oh fuck! And then another 15.
And then another
Fuck
50.
me.
Jeez, total damage?
Total damage is gonna be 33.
33. He is bleeding out on the ground, but still rasping.
God, what a great way to start this character.
Yeah.
Are you using digital dice?
Yeah, if you can go to Google's, if you just type in like roll d10, it'll like create a little UI that has all the dice you need.
I mean, man, I'm all hands.
Yeah, I know. I'm just on the couch right now. So
All right, Mungo with a big thing that just happened. Copper.
So Ratbag was pulling me back. I'm going to back up 30 foot with him, and I'm going to gather power.
Okay.
I assume that there's like a wall here, since that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can move back 20 feet.
End of the map.
And I was going with him. Like I'm pulling him back. So I guess that was like I don't know if I can move.
Well, you already cast darkness, so you can't ready an action.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you're out and you're just gathering power at this point.
Yep.
Brings up Ublik.
All right, yeah, I'm going to standard action, drink my mutagen, move action, drink shield, or mix it together and then drink it. But no, I already mixed it this morning, so I'm going to do. Oh no, I have to draw it to do it as a move action. So never mind. Standard action mutagen, and I'm going to pull out a shield. Yeah, and then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Perfect.
Or a shield and a bomb. I can do 2, I guess. So
Shield and a bomb. Love it.
All right. This brings up some of the guys that are more ranged here. So we're going to do these guys first. And they kind of survey the scene. They're not sure that they want to deal with the giant orc that just pretty much took out their leader in one hit. So they're going to go ahead and look at the lady with the big walking stick, and both sling an arrow that way. That's probably going to fucking miss. You said your AC was 17. Mardigan? 17? All right, the second one will hit you. And as the arrow slings right into your shoulder, you only take 3 points of damage. It was points.
You hear Abe yell out, "Man, you got to dodge that stuff."
Yes.
Which one was
It's
that?
dark.
Backseat driver. That's what we want.
This guy right here is
Without
going-
getting involved.
Yeah. No, it's good because your guy's like, he knows how to fight on a certain level.
Oh yeah.
Same deal, right? It's very scared of the orc, going to approach the seemingly feeble woman with the walking stick, and will lash out with a rapier, grievously missing. At which point, it does bring up Mr. Jacob.
Okay. I'm going to turn around, scanning the situation. I'm going to charge this lady here.
She's nervous.
She should be. Okay. Not great. That is going to hit a 19.
Oh, yeah, totally. Just barely, but yes.
Okay. So it is. I'm sorry. 17.
That will not hit.
Okay.
She goes, and looks a little bit relieved because you look scary.
Yeah. And at this point, since I'm just lounging in the bar, my shield is a buckler.
Okay. All right. Brings up Mardigan once again.
Mardigan backs away for sure. There's I don't know, with like a 10 feet. Well, no, that's stupid. There's somebody with a rapier right in front of me, and someone with.
Yeah, swing and a miss. That's what they do.
I would like to smash them in the head with my walking stick.
You can certainly try.
Sure, I can try.
Fuck
I'm
'em
afraid.
up.
I'm afraid. Let's give it a shot. Give Homek another shot.
In this group right now, do we have anyone that can heal?
I could,
Boss.
I could do.
I
first
can
aid.
heal. I got healing bombs,
Cool.
but they have splash damage. So unless I target them, it'll heal and splash radius as well.
There's two people in front of Mardigan. The rapier and the great
Great
axe. I'm gonna try to. This is stupid. I'm gonna try to disarm the guy with the great axe with the whip.
Disarm. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So it'll be a CMB.
A CMB, and just so we're on the same page, I took a little weapons finesse for Dex to step in for the strength in this situation.
Okay, perfect.
Oh no. It got stuck. It got stuck. It got stuck on a corner.
Thank you for being honest. Not being like 20.
Yeah. It's a 14 on the die plus 8, so 22.
14 on the die plus 8 to disarm.
Correct.
That young gentleman in front of you is no longer carrying a great axe. It does clatter to the floor. He looks astonished, surprised, and very, very angry.
Yeah, probably. Can I take a 5-foot step?
You did not move, so you may take a 5-foot step. Which direction would you like to go?
Get in this fucking grill, man.
So the guy above, behind him is on the ground bleeding, or is that just
On the ground bleeding.
Yeah.
You just disarmed Blue Hat.
And can you remind me the range, where the arrows came from? Was I able to tell that?
Right there. And
Yeah.
your big buddy already kind of handling that one, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna take. I don't know. Go to the opposite side of that table. Away from all them, for a minute.
Here?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right. After Mardigan, it brings up the silly boy who just dropped his great axe. He takes a movement action to pick up the great axe. And then follows you, but cannot attack you.
Perfect.
Brings up, yep.
The move action to pick up the great axe is not a movement.
It's a move equivalent.
It's part of a move action.
It's not a movement. Okay.
Well, you can't. Yeah, you can't take a 5-foot step in the same round that you move. But you can take
But
a
not
5-foot
movement
step in the
action.
same round that you take a movement
action to do
action.
something else. Okay, cool. We're all learning together. No, we're all learning together, and sometimes that learning benefits the DM that's used to DMing with people who it's their first time playing. So thank you, Dan. Mardigan, I apologize. Or this guy says, "I'm sorry for what I'm about to do to you, little lady." And ooh.
Boom, baby.
Yeah, that's gonna hit on the die.
Of course.
Sort of a critical. For a second, I thought I might be like, oh, get it. But never mind. But still does a maybe significant.
Yeah, we're getting there now.
Oh, and a 1 on the D12. You take 5 points of very scary great axe damage. And he sneers at you and he goes, "I got better than that in me, I swear."
Sure, buddy. It hurt. It did hurt. It did hurt.
And that will bring up Rat Bag.
Okay. Am I fight from underneath the table comfortably?
You are a medium-sized creature. That would put you.
No, small.
He's a small-sized creature.
Halfling.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. Halflings are small.
Yeah, I like if I can, I want to go right here underneath the table so like they can't swing down on me.
Totally. You're crouching a little bit, but that fucking doesn't matter. Yeah, get under there. Get under there, bro.
Cool.
Come at me, bro. You want to be right here?
That's not.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
That's it.
Cool.
So, all right, and it's a D3, so just roll a D6.
So you're.
You can only hit
You
him.
might wanna like do like a perception check or something on the guy he's attacking, because going under the table, if he loses track of Rat Bag, then Rat Bag gets sneak attack.
A snake attack.
So,
Right?
Yeah.
Do a stealth check for me.
9, stealth,
24.
24.
24. Cool.
Nice. That's fun about that shit.
He notices you. 19 on the die.
Okay. All right. So what do I roll for the attack? It's +7, +7.
Well, you
Oh,
only
yeah,
get, you
roll
only get the
20.
one.
Yeah, that's for your
It's
full
yeah.
attack.
You roll a d20. That's when you
Yeah.
attack with both daggers. When you only attack with one, then it's
I only get
+9.
one. Yeah, so I'm gonna stab in his leg, I guess. 9.
+9, 18.
Okay.
Just barely. Yeah, you find a little way under his little male leggings, and all of a sudden, pow! You hit flesh, bud.
So roll a D3 with a D6.
That's 3. So 7 points of damage.
Cool.
7 points of damage, then, Pope.
Alrighty, cool. After Ratbag's dastardly act, we're up to Abe. Once again, Abe, would you like to reconsider your position, or are you just more of an advice giver?
Got a quick question for Dan here.
Yep.
That critical 19 to 20, but I roll a D8. What does that mean?
Okay. So you have a long sword. If you roll a 19 or a 20 on the die, you threaten a critical. The 1d8 is how much damage you do.
Okay, thank you. Where I see myself, who's the closest enemy right now? Is that an enemy right in front of me?
Yeah. And they've got a bow. Is that one?
They have a bow, yes. They have out a long-range weapon. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't know. I'm kind of timid.
Good, bro.
Has this DM, has this character made any faces, any indiscretion towards me, like anything at all?
Really, they are entirely focused on your friends.
Oh,
In particular, the one with the long walking stick, the one with the giant shield, and the one who is huge and gray or green and scary looking.
Oh, no,
Originally, they were focused on the woman who is at the back of the bar now, but their attention has faded.
Funny how that goes.
You get into a situation, you know what I mean?
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, my internet just went like completely out. So are they facing me or turned around?
She is turned around. Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll swing at her.
So there is a table in front. Yeah. Cool. Perfect. Never mind.
Yep.
You are
So
adjusting.
then, I rolled a 7.
What do you add to that?
3, I think.
He hits a 10. He does not hit the foe. Let's
That's
roll.
cool. So they probably don't even notice I swung at them.
Just kind of clunks on the table beside her.
She turns around and she makes you like a really, bro? Kind of thing. But then she turns back to the combat at hand. At which point, we're going to talk about Mungo.
I'm talking about Mungo, baby. Great. So Mungo's like standing over this guy with this huge fucking axe, and the guy just like just squirting blood out of his mouth.
Foaming.
Then he hears a clatter to his right, and he sees the axe drop, and he sees that whole situation play out. But out of the corner of his eye, he sees little dweeb master stand up and go, yeah, and try and hit the lady with the arrow and miss. And he sees her briefly turn his back, and it just, like when you see like a cat, like in Tiger King, when someone turns their back and the cat immediately is like, oh, you're not my friend, I'm going to kill you now. Mungo is just going to charge over to that lady with the ranged weapon, just stomping right over the dude that he's knocked out, and he's just going to swing for the fences like Babe Ruth on her.
Wow. That was a lot of description. Hopefully your attack roll measures up.
Well,
I'm going to call you Juggernaut.
For Mungo.
Charging on all your attacks.
How does Mungo talk? Just curious.
Mungo! Oh, here it is. Okay, great. Sorry, I lost my tab.
He totally should say his name every time he charges.
He absolutely does. He has. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. 19. Okay, great.
Damn. Okay, yeah. I mean, that hits on the fucking die.
Make your own Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to roll for 8 damage. 7. Fuck yeah. Plus 5. So that's going to be 12 total damage.
12 total damage.
God fucking swinging for the fences tonight. Mungo coming out of the benches.
That gets her fucking attention. She doubles over, little blood comes out of the corner of her mouth, and she looks at you wide-eyed, but then snarls a little bit.
What is she?
A human, just a pissed off human. Yeah. Brings up Copper.
My move action, I draw a little more power, and then for my action, I bring up my force ward. And that's all I can do.
You are preparing for the end.
Well, I mean, this is like really quick, but yeah, it seems like forever. But yeah, that's what I have to do to get ready.
Brings up Ooblik.
All right. Ooblik will go ahead and, as a move action,
You just dropping.
You dropped out for a second, and as soon as I said your name, you like popped back up on the screen. Pretty cool.
It's good timing. All right, so so as a move action, Ooblik kind of like throws the shield potion shield formula extract that he's made up, and then just kind of catches it in his mouth and just kind of fucking bites it and kind of like twists the bottle around once the cork's popped out and downs that thing. So that's his move action, and then he
acrobatics check. You're doing something fancy, and I love it. I love it. There's totally a possibility that you drop that thing.
No, with I've got it's my trait.
You can diddle around in the air with.
My trait is that here, hold on.
I'm asking because I'm curious. It's all good. I'm down.
Give me 1 second. Let me find where I got my traits on here.
Yeah, no worries.
Drinker or something, isn't it?
Drink potions as a move action as long as I start it in my hand. So it's like a move action. You're just kind of doing something that's part of a movement to drink the potion.
I'm just saying, you said that it leaves your hand for a time and flies into the air.
Well, whatever. I will drink it however I can do it as a move action without risking it.
It requires an acrobatic check because you could have dropped it. But cool. I'm with the flavor.
I'm just trying to just flavor what this trait is.
Cool.
So we can work on that. But yeah. So I do something kind of like slick or whatever, and drink that, and then I've got the bomb in my hand, but I draw a reduced person extract as my other move action. I think while I do that, I can take a 5-foot move back.
Yeah.
And I got scaly when I drank the potion.
Yeah, scaly. Cool.
Yeah, and my kind of went up on my toes instead of being like on my flat feet.
Cool. I like it. This is good. This is good. After Ooblik, we're looking at some enemies here. Let's survey the scene, shall we? This one is going to attack the orc because that's the most present threat. What's your AC, Mungo?
22.
Oh, she takes a move action to draw her rapier. Okay. Yeah.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
No, it does not.
Some of this chocolate chip muffin then?
Your AC, sir.
22.
I don't know.
What is it? 22?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gigantic and covered.
Does hit you.
She hits me?
Yes, she does. Where's the D4? Oh, dude, you better watch out. You better watch out. You better not cry. She is going to deal 2 damage to you.
She is the first one to draw Mungo's blood, and he will issue a challenge.
I do not doubt. I do not doubt that. All right. So next in line, we've got this Missy right here, who will 5-foot step. plates are for fucking pizza, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you can put one. You can use your own
5
plate
foot
for a
step,
muffin, but you can
crack
use
a
somebody else's.
potion,
This is my plate.
and glug, glug, glug into Mech's mouth.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
Should have finished him off.
All right, his eyes pop open, and he coughs a little bit more and slurps some blood out of his mouth, but he still is on the ground. Now, this lady right here is going to attack Jacob after she spends her move action to draw her rapier. And Jacob, your AC?
At the moment, my AC is a, let's see, what's that? 22.
A swing and a miss, unfortunately, for the little lady with the red hair. Next up does bring you.
Correct. As a move action, I activate my shield, and it turns into a tower shield.
Nice.
And then I have to smack her with my pick.
Here, get me one.
Okay.
Thank you.
That should be significantly better. That hits 21.
Oh, yeah. You got her. You found that spot.
She takes 12 points of damage.
She takes 12 points of damage. She's surprised by that level of damage from her friend Jacob.
And now there's a like 6 foot tall wall of metal in front of her.
Several things have surprised her in the past 6 seconds.
Okay, can you stop right now because we have
Yes.
Ross.
Ross, we're going to pause for a second. There's a special moment I'd like to share with you.
Okay.
So as you guys all know, a couple weeks ago we all approved our Hero Forge stuff. I got an email sent to me saying that 8 weeks, and then on Monday I got an email sent to me. Your order has shipped.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Hey, why did you get it? Why did you get it?
Fuck yeah.
You just hear a car starting.
So, I was presentational with this.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So let me maybe even get this a little bit more.
Oh, Largo, that shit is tight as fuck.
These are old minis.
Still tight as fuck.
These are the minis that we used to have. And
Yep.
we have, this was Godric, Largo, Elena, Bort, Uhtred, Mirok, that's Ravenger, Yokai, Dakuta, and Saruk.
Wow.
All right.
Better.
Bro,
Oh shit.
Nation.
I can't believe they 3D printed that, dude.
So
That's just
good.
Damn, dude.
Largo, you're even more awesome.
Yeah, I mean, for real. These are all sick.
Dude, my internet goes out at the worst time.
Yokai's definitely way fucking better. That cat claw from his brother.
Yo.
Nice.
Largo.
Sir, it is.
That's just tight as fuck.
It's so fucking cool.
I'm sorry that this video could be better. Here you go, sir.
Take a picture, Dan, with your cell phone and put it in the group text.
Okay.
They're over there.
But
Yeah.
keep showing us these.
Uhtred with his all his tankards everywhere.
Tankards and his illegitimate children.
Ew.
Oh, this fucking internet.
Len, we can totally. You're not causing a problem on our end. It's just on your end.
Yeah. It's irritating me though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I'm just like, okay, now we're moving on my end.
All right. And we have Godric here.
Tight.
Couple swords.
And you gotta hold it a little further away. It's a little blurry.
Well, it's. I don't know if it's.
It looks tight.
It's not gonna focus, but they still look fucking awesome.
Dude, they do look fucking awesome.
Fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah, show it off.
The guy in the back there, he's fucking, yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, look at Elena. She's awesome.
Right.
I can't believe they can do that, dude. That's
So cool.
Yeah. So I guess the camera picture is probably a little bit better. Let me see if I can take one that's not as blurry.
That's fucking awesome.
Just think about the next time we play with these in person. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Right. It's gonna be fucking tight.
As we're executed for war crimes by the Elven Kingdom.
Oh, whose skin? What do you mean? That's green. Doesn't that mean it's okay?
Dan, also props for the presentation of putting them on the box and then having
Yeah.
them in the box.
Yeah, that was tight.
Okay,
Nice.
so that's yokai.
Nice.
Sweet.
Wolverines.
I like that you got the color of the armor.
Look at my boys.
Putrid.
Hatred, son of hatred.
Hansen.
Hansen.
Sick.
That's dope.
Mirok.
Yeah, I like the posture because it's like, oh, I'm gonna heal you, or it's also like, please stop what you're doing.
Oh God, guys, stop being morons.
We live here, god damn it.
No, that's not appropriate.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. What up,
That's-
Fort? It's my boy.
Don't want to
Dude.
move him in an alley, that's for sure.
Sorry.
I can't believe that they can do this with a fucking 3D printer.
Cool.
Elena.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
awesome. Man.
I feel inspired to be courageous.
Syrup? I mean, it breaks right away, but it works.
You can fire a bullet.
Nice.
Love that orc longbow.
Stop in the name of love.
These are sick.
Well, I did want to say what I'm probably going to do or want to do is keep all of these until the end of the campaign,
Yeah.
so that none go missing, none go unaccounted for.
Reasonable.
Nobody eats them up.
That sounds like a good plan.
Seems reasonable.
A very good call.
And then at the end of the Roses Are Red campaign, you will be able to take them home and love them.
Dan, he's a thinker.
Can you bring him to work so we can look at him anyway?
I think we should set them all into signet rings.
Ooh, yeah.
Holy shit.
All right, and now bring you back to your regularly scheduled D&D game. That was fucking epic.
There
Dude,
is
badass.
That's awesome.
So hard
I
only
mean,
talking to any of you about those things coming in the mail.
Ross is some sort of cleric. Where is she?
You're a she too?
I'm a man.
Oh, I thought you were a she. Sorry.
I kind of talk like a lady.
Are you not Mac anymore?
Same idea, just variation on the name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him just to, me and you, we've ran across each other, and you're the only one that's seen what I could do. So that's all I've said about mine and your relationship.
Okay.
You've seen his dirty bits.
Yes. They are.
Mr. Nasty Time.
Ben, you are currently outside a bar called Zagal's Sword.
Okay.
A watering hole. You were interested on whetting your whistle. However, as you approach the door, you notice that a big old orc man named Mungo, who you recognize, I'm not sure if you know him or not, but you recognize as a fellow independently employed security guard, seems to look stern-faced into the door and then proceed through it, at which point you hear some screams and sounds of combat.
You hear through the muffled wall, just, "Who's Mungo?"
At that, I'm going to put you at the end of initiative. We have just restarted initiative with Mardigan. So, Fen, you will act last. So just to give you an idea of what you're walking into, seems to be some combat. One guy you think you know went in there to do something. And that brings up Mardigan.
You're muted.
There's no way I could move away from this character without incurring an active.
A full withdrawal action, which would be a movement, right? Or not a movement that you're moving in such a way that you will not be hit.
Yeah, that would be full withdrawal action from Mardigan then. Probably towards the door.
The door? Okay, so that would be kind of working your way around towards where we have a friend who's about to enter. Comfortable?
Word.
Like that.
Cool. You're still kind of around some enemies, but you're making your way quickly towards the door, and you haven't incurred an attack of opportunity.
Perfection Schlag.
Can you guys hear me?
Perfection Schlag.
Nope.
Yes, can hear you.
Cool.
All right. That guy's going to get up, and he's going to survey the scene angrily. At which point, this guy is going to look under the table and say, "You motherfucker!" and swing his great axe.
Ratbag did nothing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Oh, I think you did, you little bastard, you.
Just keep them talking, Toast.
What's your AC, sir?
Oh, sorry.
That's all good. We chilling.
20.
20. An AC of 20. Oh, it's a swing and a miss.
Sweet.
He goes, "Damn it, I'll get you next time, you little you."
Scooting back. Yeah.
All right. Brings up
We might also
Ratbag.
have cover from the table.
That's true.
Okay.
Plus 2.
Yeah.
2's AC.
Probably.
Say last 6 seconds per round for go invisible.
Each round is 6 seconds. It lasts a number of rounds equal to your level.
Okay, so 4 rounds. Okay. I'm gonna go go invisible. I'm gonna juke out of there and try to make my way. Excuse me. Actually, I'm gonna make my way around to his back.
Perfect.
He goes, "Hey, where'd you go? You don't play any tricks on old Bullseye."
Okay.
Pull a little Frodo under the
Do an
table.
attack.
Yeah, you can't do an attack.
Standard action was that. Turning invisible, which was quite badass.
Mhm.
All right. Ratbag, you did your cool tricks. Abe.
All right. Yeah, we're picking up where we left off. I threw that little intimidation factor at her by missing, and now I'm gonna gut her again.
Gut as you will.
No, I'm not going to.
You're not going to gut her. That's what I thought. She sneers at you again and goes, "Ha, maybe next time, honey." All right.
She's got sass with Mungo on her face.
Oh shit!
She's
Is there?
what little sass she can. Keep in mind, she's not Mungo.
Yeah, I'm just breathing down her neck.
What do you do?
Is there? Sorry, never mind. I'll wait.
So I'm going to order or issue a challenge as a free action as a cavalier.
Perfect.
I am an Order of the Asp, which means that I get an advantage against anyone who is prone or flanked. So I will receive. Hold on, sorry, I got this right here. I receive a +1 bonus on attack, and I will, and on damage as well, 1 for every 4 levels. So it's just 4. So I'm gonna roll my d20 to hit after I've issued my challenge.
What was the hit? I'm sorry. Oh,
I'm not fucking around. I rolled a 19.
I mean, yes.
Jesus.
Sometimes yes.
Cool. So does I think that so that means I can confirm a critical.
You crit on 19?
I think it's 19/20, but it doesn't matter. I rolled a 12.
What weapon do you have, and what's your attack bonus? Because that could totally happen.
So it's an orcish double axe, and this is what I'm getting to next. Since it's a double axe, I can attack twice.
I think a double axe is a ×3 crit, but it's not those things are never going to happen at once, right? So it's a ×3 crit, but you do not. It's only 20 to confirm a critical.
Well,
okay, cool.
Threatens a critical at 20. Yeah.
Cool. So
do you have 2-weapon fighting as a feat?
I don't think I need it.
I think you do.
You'll need weapon fighting to attack with both weapons.
Without bad minuses.
Weapon fighting is like a -4.
You take like a -8 on the or a -6 on the main attack and a -10 on the secondary attack.
It's not good.
Do you have a racial feature as a full-blooded orc to do that, or?
I don't want to bog down our initiative. I'm pretty sure I could attack twice, but since I can't confirm it right now, I'm gonna say I'm attacking once.
And it's probably gonna do it.
Yeah.
So not a critical, but you definitely hit. So if you just want to roll that damage, we'll see what's up.
Dude, fucking 7, man. So 7 + 5, another 12 points of damage on her.
12 points of damage.
Nice.
Plus 1 for my challenge being issued.
She's on the ground as she leans forward with blood pouring out of your mouth. You think you hear her say that she only wanted to be a dancer.
Nice.
Cool.
Awesome, Flair.
All right. Mungo brings up Copper.
I am going to free action, pull a bullet from a pouch, and I am going to charge it and send it after the guy who first started talking with me, who is also slightly damaged.
Yeah, he went down. He went all the way down, and now he's popped back up and looks
Right.
angry.
Right. So I'm going to shoot that at him, and it will be very bad. I rolled a 4, so that's only a 9.
Is that one of your touch attacks?
No, it's a normal ranged attack.
Ranged attack. It does not hit.
Right. And let's see. 1, 3, 4. I'm going to move. Who's to my north on the edge of the circle there, the small guy?
That's me.
Okay. I want to move to where I'm out of the 30 foot from him if he's coming after me. Not him, but the guy I just shot at. So I want to move that direction.
Okay. So it'll be kind of here, but you also want to kind of move against the wall to be sure that you're out of that 30 be about there.
Looks good.
Okay. All right. After Copper brings up Ooblik.
All right, so for first action, move action. Oh, actually, maybe I want to move first. All right, so that spot. Actually, I'm gonna first move action. I do the reduced person in my hand. I get tiny. Then after that, that spot where all of those people are. How many of those people are like people that I'm associated with?
All the people. Are you talking about here?
Yeah. Where are the bad guys? How many of our guys are there?
Yeah, totally. So not many, right? So you've got bad guy who looks dangerous with a great axe, but has really done not much talking. This is a man who has approached and given a healing potion to this guy who was the original guy to instigate.
Like I throw a bomb at the middle guy.
Cool. Him?
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me range touch.
Range touch.
Ah, that's trash, but hopefully it's not too bad. All right, let's see here. That's going to be 6. Oh, and I get +2, so that's another one. 15.
15 will hit his touch AC, absolutely.
All right, so that's going to be 2d6. Oh, no, sorry, 3d6 fire for him. And then the guys next to him to make reflex saves.
How
reflex is 17, I believe. And if they don't make it, they take damage.
Okay.
Oh, no, they think they take a reflex for half. Sorry.
Take a reflex for half damage, yes. And it's a 10-foot radius from the initial square?
Oh, I thought it was just adjacent, but if it's 10, then that's awesome.
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
hit some allies.
It's just going to be one guy. I just wanted to confirm. So it's just going to be that has to do the.
Oh, I see. There's a square. I see how it's going. Yeah. So that's fine. I will stand with that. And then here's for the initial guy. Well, that's not too bad. So that's 10 plus 4. So that's 14 points of damage. Fire. To that dude or lady, whoever that person was or is. And then to the person adjacent, they get a reflex save. It's DC 17.
Okay, yeah, they got 18 on the die.
Okay, so I believe that's for half, and that should be 5 splash, so 2 fire damage.
He looks over and he goes, "You burned me."
And I am tiny as fuck now.
All right. That's going to bring up the little friends. This little friend is, you're vanished. This little friend is going to approach the little man who threw that terrible potion at him and attack with a rapier.
27 AC.
27 AC.
Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of buffing.
20, right, because you're small and everything. Yeah, the 27 AC, that is a swing and a miss. And
He has to come into my square to attack me.
No, he doesn't.
No, only I. Oh, because he's got reach. I don't have reach. Okay, sorry.
You have to go into his square to attack him.
I have to unless I'm throwing. All right, cool.
Red-headed mistress going to attack big scary man with tower shield.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, you know what? She's going to make a full withdrawal.
Okay.
And she bumps into Fen. She is bloody, right? Many, many cuts. She is rent almost from head to toe. And she bumps into you. And she goes, "Sorry." And attempts to squeeze by you, but that's all the movement that she has.
Hey, catch that bitch. You hear?
You roll a perception check, Fen.
You should only have one hit.
Hmm?
Did anybody hit her except for me?
15.
You did a shit ton of damage.
I know. That was just one hit.
Yeah,
She doesn't
no,
have
she's
many cuts. She has
fucking
one big cut.
Right, one big cut, right? One big.
Many cuts. I'm like, ooh.
I was just looking at me. Just big slash. Big slash. What is the perception check?
15.
15. You do not hear a timid voice say, "Catch that bitch." But you are intrigued, and you now have someone else's blood on you. Brings up Jacob.
Okay.
Like one big cut.
The pick, so just like a hole.
A little bit of organ showing.
Big orky dude who just got up. I think he needs to go back to sleep.
Okay. He does not agree, but I don't think that's gonna matter.
That is a 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, he takes 14 points of damage.
He is sleepy, bleeding out again. Not totally dead, but pretty close. All right, so he is down. Just so you guys are killing these people in this public bar, really intense thing to do. Justifiable, right? But you do know, really intense thing to just kill these people rather than subdue them. You can totally defend yourselves, and that's allowed. And if you accidentally kill them, that's not a big deal. So just like a thing that you might want to know, it's a rough decision, maybe, to just totally kill all of them. Hey, I'm not you. I'm just the guy.
Man, this is hard. We're switching from an evil campaign.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Like, after he
Wow.
dropped, and now I have line of sight to Blue Hood.
Yeah.
You're next. Not an intimidate check. He sucks at those. You're next.
Brings up Fen.
So I didn't come to the bar with anybody.
No.
Just was about to step into the bar of my own volition. Hey, I think I'll have a drink. And didn't even make it in the door. Saw a large orc, full-blooded orc, walk through the door. Was about to open the door.
Yeah.
And a totally bloodied woman.
Yes.
Just like careens into me.
Apologizes and attempts to move through your square.
Yeah, you about got it.
As a free action, I say, "Ma'am, are you all right? I have some experience in healing. You look like you're bleeding."
Yeah, she stops and says that, yeah, you could heal me. That would be fucking great.
Step away from the door. Here, move to safety.
I mean, she's not able to really move all that much due to the limitations of the rule book that she is, applied to. But yeah, sure.
I put one arm around her and guide her towards, I assume, an adjacent alley or a.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. There's it's a relatively big building, but you can move kind of around this side and find the little passage that leads to the back door into the kitchen.
Okay. Is she at like 1 health?
No. She's just fucked up. She is.
Okay.
She's bloodied.
She's bloodied. As I usher her towards the area, just as a cantrip, I cast Stabilize on her as I touch her, because I'm not sure what her condition is.
Yep.
And I say, "Good Lord, does this happen here often? Tell me what's going on inside."
We were trying to settle a blood debt owed to my friend and leader, and things went awry.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. How are you feeling? Who are these villains that attacked you?
So we can continue this conversation.
Okay, yeah.
Next, her or your turn comes up.
Totally.
For now, do you heal her? She is not bleeding out. She's capable.
Well,
I only stabilize her as a cantrip. Just I see if she's like about to. She's bloodied. She's white as a sheet. I think she's gonna pass out.
Yep.
I only do that.
To be continued with the riveting conversation. Brings up Mardigan. You are muted.
That I'd like to continue toward the door. I was just trying to help. Peace out. And is that yeah.
Yes, he's out.
Yo.
I mean, that's a 30-foot move. Do you want to continue
You leaving or?
No, that's great. Yo, fuck that little lady. She started a huge fight in here.
The door is currently it's semi-ajar. Yeah. It's still kind of closing. Roll a perception check. Roll a perception check, Fen.
Oh, but
You can, Martin, you can roll all the way out of the door if you'd like and say that, and there'll be no need to work to hear you.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you hear that, Fen, and with that, we will move on. But again, coming up, more juicy details. All right, let's see. Brings up this blue hat gentleman right there. He's going for it. He's going to approach you and say, "Oh, next, am I? How about you being next, you big brute, you?" And
I almost like lean on my tower shin now.
Yeah, this is the same guy that missed a halfling under a table.
Oh yeah, you do get to take an attack of opportunity if you want to break your vanish.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna break my.
Break invisibility.
This spell's still working, right?
You're invisible now. As soon as you attack, it's over.
Let's go ahead and attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
He might not make it out of that square.
Surprise attack.
So you get
all
your sneak attack.
Yeah.
Rat Bag, show you not to mess with Rat Bag.
He goes, what the fuck is that?
Doesn't get to finish his sentence as this happens. Oh, and a natural one. How perfect.
What happens to me?
Can't you re-roll that?
That's why you don't announce your attacks.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you
Now
are.
I will be attacking.
I will be sneak attacking you from behind.
Flex my little DM muscles here.
Okay.
And I turn around and I go, "Oh, really?"
Rat Bag, sorry. Rat Bag, sorry.
I might take one step away, but then you try to get me, you whiff, and I turn back, and I'm going to attack you.
Nice.
Wah, wah.
No, you're fine. It's combat number 1. What's your AC? It's way high, isn't it?
20.
20. Yeah, he swings and he misses you, and he goes, "Oh, shit." That's going to...
Missed everything.
Not again.
Yeah.
We do, this guy does, well, you don't need to know that. Rat Bag.
Okay.
There's a lot of back and forth here. It's perfect. You each chose the right guy to attack.
I'm gonna attack again and then run away. Right, so he swung at me. His axe is down, so I'm stabbing at him.
Okay.
And then I can take off.
So you get ready, and if I can, just be like, because I'm gonna move up and set a flank.
And set a flank.
Yeah. If I move to here, if you move to here and ready an attack action, then when I move to here, you get a sneak attack.
Okay.
If you just attack now, you're not getting nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna move over and I almost got hit by that.
No,
axe.
all the way.
Sorry, Rat Bag, sorry. And then I just move in there, ready to action.
Okay. Rat Bag readies his action. Abe.
The bow lady's down.
Yeah, oh, she's down. She's way down.
Nobody else is around me.
Not that you know, other than that giant orc. You might have seen him before.
Yeah. I mean, I think, we've all kind of, the way I've understood it, we've all walked in and out of we all kind of know who each other are in a sense.
You all know who each other are with varying degrees of familiarity.
Yeah. I'm just, I'm not one to get riled up. I'm going to back up a little bit and, oh, I do want to, I'm trying to play a little differently. With my knowledge, engineering, can I see if any of the structure around us is weak?
Sure.
What do I roll for that?
Your knowledge engineering.
D20.
Thank you. D20.
I'm loving the vigilante.
I rolled a 12 on the dice.
26.
26? Yeah, totally. So there is a column right over here that is just bitten with termites. Same as the column over here, just bitten with termites. Also, there's a column over here that's not looking so great. There's a column over here that's holding up pretty well.
I would like to walk close to a column that is the worst one.
The worst one? That's going to be the one right there. Let me just mark it real quick. Yeah. It's going to be the one like right there. I might have pointed to several different intersections, but we'll just mark the columns here.
All right. I would like to walk to the weakest point. Now, is that all I can do?
No. Your knowledge check, that's what you know, right? That's what you notice. That's free.
Yeah, can I just take a hack at that column?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, by all means, sir.
13 on the dice.
Becomes neutral crazy.
In front of you. Roll damage.
Roll damage is my 8. 5.
5. You don't seem to do too much damage to it, but you definitely take a chunk out. Nothing structurally happens as of yet.
Cool.
Yeah. You're gonna bring up Mungo.
So all the baddies are down, or except for the guy that's getting flanked over there by the halfling, right?
No, there's one more over here.
Oh, then I'm going to go for that one more over there. I'm going to issue a challenge as a free action. I'm going to move that distance, and then I'm going to attack.
So you might incur an attack of opportunity from Mr. Blue Hat.
I'm not worried about that guy. He's whiffed all night.
Okay. Cool. So he gets to take an attack of opportunity on you. And your AC again. I'm sorry. I know this.
I believe it's 22.
22?
22.
He does not. Yeah, swing and a miss. He has been whiffing all night.
Yeah. Mungo's been watching. All right. So not as good. I rolled a 14 with my challenge. Actually, no, my challenge is pointless because that guy's not prone. He's not sick.
Yeah.
He's not flanked. So just a 14.
A 14 will not hit.
All right. Well, then I'm just all up in his face and I'm breathing really hard.
That is nerve-wracking.
He is not flanked until I am in his square.
Right. Copper.
I am going to shoot that same guy.
Same duty.
With a bullet.
Okay.
Yes, that's more like it. That would be a 23.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And that is going to be 14 points damage.
14 points of damage. That's gonna be
Oh, that's probably how she killed that dude.
pool of damage.
What's that?
Just really in rough shape. She goes down.
And I'm going to go ahead and gather power while I can.
Scott, what class are you again?
Do what?
What class are you?
Telekineticist.
Oh, rad.
It's a kineticist of Aether.
Oblique.
All right, so bleeding out in front of me kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
All right, so really don't need any of that. Who's standing as far as an enemy? Blue Hat's where?
Blue Hat's right here. Only enemy standing.
And that's with a 20. But I don't want to. But anywhere I stand. Oh wait, is bleeding out person conscious or unconscious?
Unconscious.
Okay, so I won't get an attack of opportunity. All right, so I'll take a 5. I guess I'll take a 5-foot free move over just to get a little better shot, because that way it clears up my lane a little bit. Oh,
Sure.
No, the other way. Sorry.
This way is going to be a little bit less clear because you got a table there.
And you're like,
Okay, so I'll go the other way. That's fine. Yeah, so I'll do that. Oh, that's horrible. That's going to be a 12.
12 will do it, sir.
All right.
After Ublik, we've got a woman who just bumped into Fen and was called out for doing bad things. And she says, please, just let me go.
That will be 19 points of fire damage.
If you hit?
Yeah, I hit. You said I hit, right?
No.
You said
No,
12
you hit. Even on touch.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Do I get my splash damage on them?
Well, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you get your splash damage on. So let's see. Blue Hat will need to make a reflex save. Rat Bag will need to make a reflex save, and Mongo will need to make a reflex save.
I didn't even realize I was throwing. I couldn't even see Rat Bag behind the figure, so I forgot he was there. I wouldn't have thrown that bomb. Oh well. What's done is done. So
you really see me. So where's your excuse?
Corrupt Tom.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I thought I was gonna hit the guy first off.
No.
So he failed his reflex save. So what's the max damage on that?
Well, it's just intelligence, so it's 5.
5.
Is that,
Oh no, hold on, no, it's 5 plus 3, so it's 8. I apologize.
8 damage.
hey, just out of curiosity, how are you getting the third D6?
I'm a pyromaniac gnome.
Cool.
Cool.
Right. Everyone else is going to make a DC 17 reflex save.
I
And
pass.
if they succeed, they take half of 8 damage, being 4. And if they
No, you don't take any damage if you make the reflex. I looked it up a second ago.
okay, cool.
So you got to make it 17. I hit 15. So
You hit a 15, so you take 8 points of damage.
Trevor, I passed.
All right, and it brings up, the lady who is like asks Sven, just please let me go.
That's what she does with Hero.
Yeah, well, yeah, she says, I mean, she's kind of in conversation with you. If she's going to gauge this situation, and because if she moves and you're antagonizing her, she will provoke an attack of opportunity.
On herself.
Yes, from you.
I mean, as she's saying this,
She did evil things in there.
she did evil things in there, and I've heard someone call out that she
Said, don't let her get away.
but she doesn't move.
Well, she's what do you say anything in response to just let me get away?
Well, you're in no condition to go anywhere. You're bleeding all over the street.
She runs past you. That does provoke an attack of opportunity from Mardigan.
Gun her down, Marty.
You're
are
muted.
And we're back.
In the street?
Yeah.
Not Donald Trump, y'all. I would fear for my life at that point.
Yeah.
That's fair. This all was your fault to begin with.
Ross, check your text.
Honestly, it seemed like Copper needed some help, but that didn't really seem to pan out. I spit at her.
You spit at her. It hits her right in the face, but she's out of there.
Perfect. I didn't even have to roll for that. What?
Okay. Bye, Felicia. All right. Brings up Jacob.
Yeah, so I'm going to step over this guy, up to that guy.
all right, you can attack me. So it's 13.
13. Does
No,
not hit.
it would be 5 plus 9.
Plus 9.
Yeah, because that's only when you're 2-weapon fighting. You're only stabbing with one.
Oh,
Stab.
okay.
So it's 5 plus 9, it's 14, but you're flanking, so that's 16.
16 does not hit.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
I just kind of I grab the guy by the shoulder with my pick still in my hand, and I'm basically like, I don't want to have to fill out the paperwork for killing you.
He grunts, followed by a sigh. And he goes, will you let me go then?
No.
Yeah. Come on, just let me go.
I mean, I gave up I don't want to fill out the paperwork for killing them.
Yeah.
And then I call out to the rest of the bar. I'm like, stabilize them if you can so we don't get in too much trouble.
No
And that's
one
it for my round.
seems to really want to get near them.
I'm mostly calling out to my compatriots.
So
yeah, I know
Anybody
some.
rope? Any rope? I don't have any rope. I'd feel more comfortable if they were tied up before I brought them back.
Fen?
I'm outside, right?
Yeah, you are outside. Some crazy shit just happened. You were told to do many things, and she has run by you at this point.
But I mean, can I hear them? I'm like, everybody's inside. I haven't even stepped in yet.
At this point, you hear some like murmuring about like just stabilize them and some yelling from inside. There's still shit going on.
Okay. Well, the woman runs past me.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Yeah.
I enter the bar.
Yep.
And look around and survey the carnage. I assume
there's lots of people kind of bleeding out. No one, like everyone else is kind of just like, looking but trying not to pay too much attention. There is a bard continuing to sing raunchy songs.
Does Abe see Finn walk in?
Sure. Yeah, Abe sees Finn walk in. Especially if you recognize this person.
Mid-swing, he's attacking.
Hey, you wouldn't believe what just happened.
well, Abe, my friend, what's going on here?
All right, cool. Brings up. Yeah, at this point, we're just going to end the initiative because I'm just going to ask you what you each do. Mardigan, you are outside. You see, let's give you a chance to see, right? You see Fen walk back inside. You hear some things like just stabilize them coming from the inside as though the fight might be over. Do you decide to re-enter the bar at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to get away from the combat. I think I'd make over for a beverage or large tankard of ale.
Totally.
And but keep my distance.
Yeah. And this is the worst fight you've seen in this bar, all of you. You're well aware of this bar. It's the rowdiest one. This is the worst fight you've seen. But fights happen in this place all the time. So business kind of resumes as normal, and no one's really calling the guard. That isn't the type of thing that happens. A couple people get dragged here and there, but combat is over at this point.
I do want to kind of make sure that nobody's dying.
Okay, cool. So there
maybe,
are two people
I
that are
do know that I assume
Me as well.
done some healing in the past, so I'm probably waving him over if anybody's still bleeding out.
Yeah.
Oh, I throw bombs at people that heal them.
Yeah, but you just argued against stabilizing somebody, so you're not down for that.
When did I argue against stabilizing somebody?
2 seconds ago.
I don't have any rope. I'm not going to bring these guys up when. So
What?
yeah,
I figured somebody would restrain them before I fucking healed them for 2d6 plus 4.
Trevor,
5.
I'm gonna go sit on Mech's chest.
I'm mostly looking for heal checks and the stabilize cantrip. That's what I want. I don't want anybody to heal them up. I just want them to stop dying.
Cool. Do you stabilize Fen? Fen, do you stabilize, rather?
I'm being waved over. I assume I recognize Jacob from our work together.
Yep.
Well, Jacob, these people are in terrible shape. I'd be happy to help you stabilize.
Put this with this. They'll be good.
I don't understand. How could this have happened? Everybody was just here for a beverage this evening, and all of a sudden there's blood all over the floor. Well,
I just point at the orc on the floor behind me and I said, well, and then I point over at Copper, called her a whore, and it went downhill from there.
well, that's awfully harsh language, and I have no idea what her actual profession is, but we shouldn't disparage our noble sex workers in this community. So he seems to be bleeding out. Does he need to be stabilized?
Certainly needs to be stabilized.
Well, all right.
Two stabilized right now. No, they're
Stabilize is a cantrip.
You need to be stabilized. Yep. Okay, cool. So everyone's stable now. At this point, it doesn't take too long.
I am pulling out rope to tie up the conscious guy.
Okay, cool. So yeah, there's rope being tied up. This guy seems to have resigned himself to his fate. He accepts the rope being, but he does note, he's like, you're not a guard or anything. I don't know what right you have to tie me up. I'm just not going to fight you for obvious reasons.
I'm going to go to whoever's in charge of the bar and ask him what my tab is for this. And hopefully it's a number I agree upon paying them.
Did you blow up a table?
I mean, it's probably, I put it out, but it was on fire for a while.
The barkeep goes, I'll take 9 silver.
I give him 10 gold. And I said, 9 silver for the bar. Well, let's give him a gold. What the hell?
A gold? He says, well, thank you very much. Please don't.
I gave him 10 gold, but I told him 1 for the bar, 9 for him.
For me? Wonderful.
Not at him.
Thank you. He goes, I quit. And right out the door.
I quit.
Do a Lucky Charms, jump up and click my heels.
He's out. 9 gold, that's more than he's ever seen in his entire life. He's going to go buy a ranch in the country, and no one will ever hear from him ever again.
Nice. I'm stoked.
Idea of, like, what money is equivalent to and like goods? Because
That's a lot of money.
Gold can buy you a ranch out in the countryside. What's 9 gold?
Right. He thinks it might be able to buy. He's just very excited, and he quits.
Okay.
Imagine if you had a job that you absolutely hated, and someone gave you $500. You might tell your boss to fuck off.
Yeah, I generally consider $1. Silver is $10. Gold is $100. So yeah, it's $900.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, like, because if he could go out and buy a ranch for $900, then I was, oh, okay.
It's the
economy.
Three of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about the same.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Ratbag looks at Ubrick and is like, you hurt Ratbag.
Are we going in any certain order at the moment, or just?
Do we want to do social initiative?
Yeah. Let's resume. Ratbag just went.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking at Ubrick, telling him, you hurt Ratbag. You hurt Ratbag.
All right.
So, asking for healing potions, basically.
So then it's going to go to Mardigan.
Oh, so we're still okay.
We're doing social initiative now. New ideas.
Cool. I like it.
You asked for healing.
Yeah.
But Mardigan is next in telling me what they're going to do.
Mardigan lights a pipe.
Groovy.
Scott?
Yeah.
You want to do anything in particular?
Oh, I didn't hear you say my name. Must have cut out. My intention was to go to the guy that started the fight and see if he had any gold on him, and I was planning on giving that to the bartender. If I find anything on him and I turn around and I see the bartender running, I might just pocket it or buy rounds of drinks. And also just kind of checking him. This guy attacked me, just seeing if there's anything of interest. I'm not looking to loot him completely, but anything of interest, and I was going to pull some money if he had it to give to the bar or buy some drinks.
Yeah. And it's the guy who initially.
Yeah.
He has a masterwork great axe and 10 gold on it.
Okay, so I would pull the 10 gold. I'm guessing I turn around and see the bartender taking off. So there's nobody behind the bar?
There's no one currently behind the bar. This guy also has a
Oh, Aaron.
Okay, well, then I will start to the bar, realize there's no bartender. I will pocket the 10 gold and say, drinks on the house.
Drinks on the house. A little bit of chaos starts to erupt. Let's finish the social initiative, and then it'll be my social initiative turn. So Ooblik, you are next.
All right, so I'm in a position where I can just fucking, as a standard action, pull out, mix up a healing bomb and just like smash it on the little dirt bag.
Totally.
Okay.
All right, so I will do that. And here you go. I said, I give it, then I take it. That's 9 points. And I'm not injured, but I bask in it a little bit.
Bask in the glow. Brings up Jacob.
Goes me all the way.
I'm gonna just search the conscious one, make sure he doesn't have like a hidden dagger or anything that he might try to get out of the ropes with.
A staff.
He does have a staff.
Rat bag, how do you look after that?
Oh, you heal me all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's got his
All right, that's 3 bombs for me.
got his hands tied together in front of him, and then they're tied to like his feet, but he's not like hog tied. Just, there's like 2.5 feet. He couldn't stand up.
Just rope shackled.
Yeah.
Brings up Mungo.
Mungo is sitting on the chest of Mech. You just saw the kineticist come up and take the gold pieces. He's gonna grunt in a bored, completed way, take his great axe and slide it into his back, and then he's gonna go check out the lady that he was fighting earlier and see what her status is.
Okay. The lady that he was fighting earlier is down but stable. Her wounds don't seem to be bleeding so much.
I sit on her chest.
Breathing. You sit on her chest?
Yeah.
Now she has trouble breathing.
I have a -1 intelligence modifier.
She does. She might continue. Just you sitting on her might continue her to bleed out. Do you still choose to sit on her?
I am not smart.
Equal damage until she dies of suffocation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sit on her, and same thing. Like I haunch up on her, like knees. I'm staring straight down into her face until somebody comes over here and stabilizes her.
Okay.
Didn't fit.
Fen stabilized her already.
Oh, she's already stabilized? Well, then, yeah. I sit on her chest. No problem.
All right, cool. No problem, bud. Brings up Abe.
Yeah, Abe. That's a table, right? I don't know, like, huh? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's table. I just turn around, pull my workbook back out, and start jotting notes down.
All right, and Fen.
I've stabilized everybody. Jacob's chill. I walk over to the bar with who is it? Copper is standing there.
I was headed that way.
And I've seen the bartender flee, and I say, "Well, I was thirsty, and since the drinks are on the house," and I I pour myself across the bar from the tap. I pour myself a modest flagon of ale.
All right. At this point, you see palace guards enter the bar. It doesn't take long for them to kind of survey the carnage. Guards are not a welcome sight. So as you can imagine, the bard in the corner kind of stops strumming his lyre. The proverbial record stop sound, and a hush falls over the room. The guard with a goofy-looking green plume on his helmet eyes the carnage on the floor and sighs. He points to one of his subordinates who kind of approaches Jacob And this subordinate asks you, "Oh, what happened here?"
They started it. We finished it. None of them are dead.
Is that Mech?
I think so.
Looks like Mech. It's Mech. And the plume guy goes, "Just clean it up." So this guy says to the other subordinate who exits, seemingly maybe, I don't know, going to get a carriage. You've seen this sort of thing happen before. And the subordinate goes up to Mech's buddy that you're kind of holding. He looks at you and he goes, "Thanks for tying him up," and kind of starts to escort that guy out the door.
Hey,
Yeah?
don't you have manacles or something? I want my rope.
Manacles. The guy says, "You're just going to have to untie him. These knots are pretty good."
All right, with a bluff of 24, I let him know how I could make some very nice magical restraining devices that the city could use, and it would be very nice. And I'd give them to him at a very reasonable price. Someone would have to be in front, of course.
What's your bluff?
Was a 24, and basically, yeah, there's a couple of wondrous item manacles, and it's half up front, and then a quarter after. You got to give some up front, but it's a better deal than you're going to get anywhere else.
He looks at you and goes, "That's an intriguing offer, but can you give me just a second?" And his subordinate starts to lead the manacled man out of the room. The other guy leaves as well, and now it's just this plumed guy. And he says, "I wasn't even here to deal with this conflict that you seem to have gotten into. I am looking for some people in particular. I'm looking for Jacob Schwartz. I'm looking for a woman named Copper, a small man named Ublik. I'm looking for a woman named Mardigan, a gentleman named Abe. I think you're Mungo, and I think you're Ratbag. Are the other ones all here?"
Yeah, when he says my name, I just kind of like.
I'm gonna do a bluff check.
Bluff check?
Yeah. 15, 10, so 25. No, rat bag.
Okay. Does anyone know what Ratbag looks like? I need
I
to
point at
speak
Ratbag.
with
I'm like,
Ratbag.
looks just like that guy.
Are you Ratbag?
No.
All right, Ratbag. It's a job.
Oh. Okay, yeah, me rat bag.
Wow. Well, this turned out to be a more interesting night than I expected. I need you all to come with me to the palace. Your presence is requested.
Cool.
Ooh, they got money.
I grab a bottle of wine on the way out.
Right? You're a bit surprised to be called out by name, but you have done work for the palace before. So it's up to you at this point if you decide you want to follow the guard.
I don't know if anybody else. I mean, Jacob is pretty much just like a veteran at this caravan stuff. So unless one of the rest of you has also just been doing this for like the last 10 years of their life, you've probably all run a job with Jacob, because that's pretty much all he does. He's married to his work.
I would stay at the bar too, since I've made a lot of good money at this bar. I would stay at this bar for a minute until like things could get under control. I might even like pour drinks for a while and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to keep in good standing with the owners of this dive bar.
All right. So he says, "Okay, and you are?"
Ooblik. I'm the one who sells all the potions. You need a potion? Hey, you need something that does something neat. I can sell you something that does something neat. You got to have money, though.
Okay. Ublik. All right. Everyone.
Stuff's cheaper.
Does everyone but Ublik decide to travel with the guard?
Can I speak with Ublik in a moment?
Yep.
Ublik, I have something that I need to be disguised. Could you help me? I really, I'm looking for I'd like to disguise something that I've got. Can you help me?
I like a challenge. I could make something for it. What is it?
It's made out of wood and metal. It's mostly wood.
It's a fire stick.
It's mostly made out of wood.
Eat my boomstick, you primitive.
Well, at this point, the guard does ask anyone who doesn't want to stay with Ooblik to come along and informs you that perhaps you could catch your friends up on what's going on. But this is a request that needs to be filled immediately. So anyone who would like to...
Okay. If it's an immediate coin from the crown, I'm going to just, that's fine.
Cool. Guy with the plume on his head starts to head out the door. Do you all follow him?
I take her rapier from the gal that I'm sitting on. I also take that with me and I leave.
Okay, cool. All right, so everyone's following the guard.
Yeah.
So you walk
My name on the table.
Past these different areas, and you see these merchant caravans lined up, and you recognize that you are going towards the palace. Now, all of you have been in the palace. Or rather in the palace grounds, but none of you have been in the palace itself. And you do realize that you're passing the gate that the grounds are secured off with, and you're continuing towards the palace. So you all start to think to yourself, like, are we going in here? You've never met the prince. This is a principality, and as you do walk up there, he does mention to you that this is a direct request from the prince himself, and he has heard that you 8 are the best caravan guards in the town, and he needs something quite important done.
Can I say something? Can I be like, this he's saying guards and things like that. Can I be like, this must be a mistake? Like, I fix caravans, I help out, but you know, am I supposed to be with this group?
Oh, nice. I fix caravans too.
Is your name Abe?
I am Abe, yes.
You have been asked for by name. Is there a reason why you shouldn't be walking with him?
I guess I'm confused. We have this large gentleman that slashes people in half. Mungo, excuse me. I'm sorry, Mungo. I just feel as though maybe I'm not maybe I'm not supposed to be here, but if you know, maybe if they want me, they want me. I don't know.
Mr. Abe, you've been requested by name. You are not currently in manacles. If you don't want to follow, you certainly are free to go your own way. But I will tell you that the palace pays handsomely for its work.
Yeah, if you guys want me to fix wagons, I'm all in.
All right. Well, come along, and we'll figure out what needs to be done, shall we?
Let's do it.
So upon entering the keep of the palace via the vast double gate, you see a long hallway parting into paths this way and that, and towards different chambers. The theme here is red and gold, and you guys are familiar with this as kind of the royal grouping of colors. However, there's also some other things going on here. So there's rubies glinting from the golden sconces adorning the hallway. The flames burning in the braziers themselves, however, are a beautiful celeste green. The guard leads you far down the hallway until you are met with another ornate double door. This one's smaller, opened by 2 servants dressed in the familiar red and gold, each with a sapphire brooch. And you're noticing this theme of green that you haven't seen in the city before and you don't associate with the royal colors.
Sapphire or emerald?
Emerald. Sapphire's blue, isn't it? Emerald. Mm-hmm. Special sapphire, as I like to call it. The long shimmering carpet you see before you could be straight from a fairy tale, blood red with golden trim, again familiar to you, but a light green line leads down the middle of it towards a raised dais. Upon the dais is a throne, and upon the throne is High Prince Seb Genoron, who you are familiar with, although you've never had the pleasure of meeting him before. He is an elf. He is dressed in royal finery, though his is mostly of the celeste green you saw in the flames, trimmed with a deep ocean blue or sapphire. His necklace is gold, fitted with a blood red ruby. He sits up when you enter, and when you are close, he speaks. I have heard your names many times over the past years. Seems you may be adventurers I am looking for. You see, my wife, Princess Piaz, has been kidnapped?
Are you asking?
A little bit of question.
Sorry about that.
Seems surprised that this is all of a sudden a contested issue. And Seb continues. You see, I have not seen her in 3 weeks, but she's not so fond of me. And she has several other supporters in the city who she likes to visit. I have, however, often checked with her supporters, and it seems as though they have not seen her in several weeks as well. Is this the type of thing that you can help me with?
Is this a Big Lebowski situation?
Don't exactly know what you're referencing. I've seen the movie, but it's been a while.
Okay.
Well, Jacob says, I work for pay.
I have pay. Will you search for a missing person?
Sure.
All right.
Well, I will. I don't speak for them.
And the rest of you, are you okay with this sort of mission? I know it's not your normal work, but would you be interested in searching for Princess Piaz?
Pay? Yeah. Not have to be in the desert? Sure.
What is this pay we were talking about?
Well, I will pay you 7,000 gold if you return.
It's a deal.
With her, or her body, or a piece of her. If you return with these things and they are verifiable, I will give you 7,000 gold. Now, the reason why I say you return with her body or a piece of her, and why that would be acceptable, is that she often ventured into the foothills northwest of here, looking for the ancient ruins of a dragon's lair that her father was obsessed by, but never found. We have dragons in Shinso, where I am from. Real ones, though. There hasn't been a dragon seen in the Estra Mountains in centuries. But now that she's missing, I sent a patrol out to find her. That was 3 weeks ago. They haven't returned. Maybe I'm being silly, but I'm worried she found what she was looking for, and it gobbled up my soldiers, too. Again, I will give you 7,000 gold pieces if you return with her or any piece of her. However, I will give you double if you happen to return with the head of a blue dragon. How do you feel about that?
Mardigan.
7,000 each?
No.
Damn.
Mardigan mumbles about really, really hating blue dragons.
Okay, well, this is good. Do you accept?
Can I ask a I guess out of game question, but in game? Is
Sure.
a blue dragon the strongest?
No.
No, they're just electricity shooting evil motherfuckers.
You might not exactly know that, but yeah, a blue dragon is a dragon. Dragons.
Right, but I know, like, I'm just talking like as I guess a player now. Like, I know there's different levels of color to the dragon. I just wasn't sure.
Not necessarily the worst, but perhaps. Dragons are. If you guys want to roll in-game knowledge, would it be nature?
Arcana.
Knowledge arcana to figure out what you know about dragons.
I'll roll knowledge tattoos.
Yeah, I have no knowledge arcana.
Arcana?
Nobody?
No one knows about dragons. Are scary, scary, scary beasts.
I know that. I wasn't trying to like say that, but like,
Jacob, Your Highness, 7,000 I think is great as a reward for bringing back proof of life or death. I still want to get paid for trying.
What would you like to get paid for trying, young man?
10,000.
If we're going up against a dragon, I think we should probably get some equipment prepared. I think they have like breath weapons and stuff. So, I don't know. This is an undertaking where if we are prepared, we'll probably survive better.
I will give you 2,000 now. The remaining 5,000 when you return with a piece of her, and the remaining 12,000 when you return, and if you return with the head of this blue dragon.
What if we return with her alive?
Same as if you return with her dead.
Abe has, this is a timid dude. He's a bit cautious of this tail. He's never done anything like a retrieval tail or like
Bilbo.
Yeah, he's more of like, he helps people get to where they're going. So just if you're reading the room, Abe seems not so into this.
I seem super intrigued. Like, I hear dragons are very interesting and their layers are super dangerous.
Now, you will know maybe through the course of conversation, right? We don't need to role play all of the sequences of this conversation, but this guy doesn't believe necessarily that there is a blue dragon in the mountains where she has been looking. Her father was obsessed by finding this blue dragon, but as of yet, he has been unsuccessful. And as far as he knows, there haven't been dragons in hundreds of years in this part of the continent. So he's doubling his that's 14,000 gold. And to you, that seems like, holy shit, that's a crazy amount of money. So he's saying, if you come back with a dragon, fucking great. But as far as he can, surmise, it might just be that she either went into the forest and went into the mountains and died somehow looking for something that doesn't exist, or she went off with some lover and you need to find her and bring them both back.
I'm fine with 2,000 to get going.
On our walk up to the castle, I have been speaking with Jacob about what had gone on in the bar, and outside of the castle walls on the way up, as we were chit-chatting, I had cast the spell read weather as we were walking to know what the weather would be for the next 48 hours. Could you tell me what the weather is going to be for the next 48 hours?
Arid, sunny during the day, completely dry, and very cold at night.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like it's going to be some classic desert dry heat. It's lovely this time of year. I couldn't think of a better way to spend the next, several days than just going on a delightful walk with you gentlemen.
I propose we do a standard caravan contract. We can split the 2,000 up front equally. Since there's 8 of us, it's 500 apiece. And then just, standard contract. If we return with whatever the conditions met, we split the remainder. If anyone dies, we do a half measure to their family or next of kin, and the remainder gets split between the remaining parties. Is that good with everybody? Does anybody not want to do this?
I whisper to Finn, if I can, I'll give you, 100 of my gold to keep things normal. Like we've done this before. Help me out here.
Chin up, my boy.
All right. Then I'm in.
Finn, what race are you?
I am a half-elf.
Okay.
So yeah, if I'll give you 100 of my gold just to make sure things don't happen.
So, Your Highness, I'm guessing her quarters and all have been searched, and has there anything been found amiss?
Nothing, not even traveling clothes.
So we have no tracks or anything to go off of. We're going to travel the direction you mentioned that's our best guess.
That's your best guess, absolutely. That's why I'm paying so handsomely.
Sounds
now
good.
That the closest start of the foothills is about 10 miles from town. And if you will each roll a d6 for me.
What time of day is it? It's night, isn't it?
It's like just past the beginning of the evening, probably about 7 o'clock. That's it. Cool. So anybody who got a 1 or a 2, raise your hands on the d6. All right, cool. So you guys know of a cave. You discussed this amongst yourselves. You know of a cave. And if you were a damsel in distress who was going to get lost as fuck in the foothills, that's the first place you'd think to get lost. Also, if you were looking for a dragon, you might mistake a cave as a lair, the opening to a lair, and you might want to investigate that and get lost in the cave. So that's where you guys think, the folks who rolled a 1 and a 2, that's where you think you should start. Who rolled a 3 and a 4? All right, so you two are like, no, the cave. I don't know about the cave. That seems too obvious. I think she ran away, and you want to head towards the mountain pass to Kathir, which is one region over. There's a mountain pass, again, about 10 miles from town, that goes through the foothills, up into the mountains, and passes into the next region.
Good formulas in Kathir.
Yeah, and who's the remainder? Who rolled the 5 and the 6? So y'all think that you should start at the abandoned watchtower because you've heard of this rumor of a blue dragon that exists in these mountains before, and the word says that this scorched, burned, abandoned watchtower was destroyed by dragonfire.
I don't see the map on there, but since we all are of different mind, is there a way we could hit one, and if that's not, then hit the next and the next in a good order? Or are they all different directions?
Maps, drawn up maps over here. Maybe mark out what these different locations are.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just gonna
Question, Copper.
So I think since none of us know much about dragons, maybe the first order of business might be to go find a sage or somebody who does know about dragons and figure out. I know they have breath weapons, and I think I've heard that they're not all the same breath weapon. I'd kind of like to buy maybe potions or something against whatever their breath is before I go charging at them headlong.
Yeah, I was wondering if there's a library, but library and or sage would be perfect.
I talk a little bit in Draconic, and then I say I know nothing about dragons, but that's what they talk like.
Your Highness, do you have a sage or someone on hand that is knowledgeable about dragons that we might speak to and learn some information before we leave, or would you know one?
Dragons? Yes, I know a man. He still works in the library here. He was under the employ of Edgar, Princess Piez's late father, and he was tasked with learning as much as he could about dragons. His name is Sorrow, and you can find him in the library. He's the librarian. Yes, Mardigan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd let you respond, obviously, to that information.
No, I have responded.
Is there a place that the princess might have kept things that were important to her, or notes in particular about the dragon that she would have kept separately, or would she have a separate room? We might be able to take a look at.
You can certainly go check in her bedroom. Yeah, absolutely. He gives you directions. It's near the throne.
I'm heading to the library.
You're heading to the library? All right, cool. The social initiative thing just seems a little bit boring. I'm down to just reform it. It was something
that... Ask Mungo if he'd be interested in buying, getting me to craft some enlarged potions for him. I'm like, they're super cheap and easy for me to make. I get you enlarged potions for, it costs 25 for enlarged potions, so Yeah, I get a large potion for $20.
Yeah, sorry about jumping the initiative. I honestly just blanked.
No. I would have called out. No, I would have called out. I was thinking about this when we went into this. So I don't know. It was an idea I had because we have so many people, but this is actually flowing pretty well. So I'm all right with people just kind of hollering out what they want.
I
to do.
also will pitch other ideas for potions to people, and I'll say some take me a lot less time to make.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go to the library and talk to this Soro guy.
All right.
And then whoever follows me follows me.
Who follows Jake?
I was
Oh.
going to go to the library, but once I heard Mardigan was going to go to the princess's room, I'm much more interested in that.
Cool.
I'm going to the library
And
for sure.
I'm sorry I had to step away. My dog was barking ferociously at my neighbor. Who has the potions? Which way can I go to talk about those?
Potions? Yeah, so that's gonna be Ublik. He is headed towards the library to find out more about dragons.
You know, I'm in a castle, so I'm gonna like kind of look around, try to find a room that has stuff.
And that's a terrible idea,
Yeah.
but you can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm like
so-
a maniac, so
From what so you've been given instructions to the princess's former bedroom.
okay.
Right, so that might be a good place to start. That's a residential area in the castle. You do see guards kind of everywhere, and I'll leave it up to Jacob to see if he tries to track
Well,
them.
yeah, if I him splitting off from are you splitting off from the group, or are you going with the ladies to the princesses?
Yeah, I'm kind of splitting off. Yeah, I'm like, I see something shiny and I'm going for it.
I mean, there's rubies all around.
Yeah. So
If I see him specifically splitting off from the group, I'm gonna go grab him.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Like literally, like by the collar. Like no.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm like a Boo and Aladdin trying to grab the ruby.
The monkey, yeah.
Anybody else doing anything?
Basically, like walking away with
And the
it.
two possibilities, right? Either
Dragons have
going to the
words. There's lots
princess's
of
room or
golden
going
shit.
to the library to speak to
Let's
Sora.
Focus on that.
Well,
think-
if Ublik told Mungo I might make you potions that make you bigger, Mungo is gonna say shut fuck because he's bad at words, and he's gonna go to the opposite place as Ublik because nobody insults this swole body.
He doesn't need to be. He doesn't need to be any bigger. So
I
I mean,
think
princess's quarter. So let's start there, right? So you
Split the party.
Yeah. Well, not during non-combat, right?
I just one question. I just want to ask Ublik, do you have sleeping potions?
Do you have potions of sleep?
Hold on.
I'll
I think
get
I
back
have
to
to,
you.
I have to learn some. I think I'd have to get a new formula, but it could be done. I'm pretty sure. You put me on a job, I'll figure it out.
Then I will go with Ublik.
We'll go with Ublik. All right, cool. And Ublik, what do you have on you like now? Like what can you prepare right now? Because then we know.
Okay. What I have on me now is my Masterworks studded leather +1, my portable alchemist lab,
Yeah.
my tattoo gun, Masterwork quality, a lot of Masterwork quality ink, my formula book, and then all the formulas tattooed on my body as well. At least as many as I can fit in visual places. And then I have a book of tattoos, just 100 pages. I paid 100 gold for it. So like a bunch of badass tattoos so that people can flip through a book. And then another book of magic items so that people can kind of flip through a book and be like, but just
Search
like
catalog.
like a minor level, like wondrous items catalog basically. But I figure 100 gold for that as well. And then what I have right now is just gold. I haven't bought anything to make anything in particular. So until I go buy any supplies, I have all my reagents that I can do all my alchemical stuff with. But as far as making potions, making wondrous items, I have to do that on the side, and I've got a muleback harness, and I've got my fox headband that I was talking about.
Okay, cool, perfect. So you're not able to just be like, oh yeah, let me whip you up this potion real quick, because in that case, I just want to know what material.
I considered having a shit ton of inventory right from the start, but I figured like that'd make me too much of a hustler and it'd be annoying, so I didn't do it.
Cool. All right, sweet.
So as we're walking to the library, and I'm kind of dragging Ratbag until he stops like veering off. Would it be reasonable for me to know that dragons have breath weapons and they're different energies?
Yes.
Just not what specifically? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask Ooblik, can you make resist energy potions?
Sure, if we get some formulas in town.
So you don't have the formula, so you can't make one until we get that formula. Okay.
That is what I said.
All right. So do you want to do the library or the princess's bedroom first?
Let's do the princess's bedroom. So you arrive at this ornate door. You open the ornate door. Inside is a lavish, lovely, but quaintly small little bedroom for a human lady. It's got a lovely bed with a canopy. Again, the stuff you're seeing here is red with gold trim. However, you do notice that any sort of green is very, very absent from this room. The window is pleasantly cracked to allow in some cold evening air. There is a foot locker at the foot of the bed. There is a dresser, and there is a closet, as well as the bed itself.
I'll check the bed itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way too soft. Like you couldn't sleep on this. It would completely ruin your back.
No, I mean I'm like looking under it and
yes.
in the mattresses and stuff.
Okay. Roll a perception check, please.
Rolled a 19, so 26.
Nice.
Perception check. You certainly find a small note that has been shoved into a little bit of a slit that was made in the feather bed mattress. And you take the note out and you read it. And it is from a gentleman named Lucas. And Lucas is talking about very lewd things that he wants to do to Princess Piaz. And he says he's so excited to see her over the weekend. The letter is dated, but it is signed with a kiss, oddly enough. Looks like a nice like lipsticky kiss, which is a weird thing, maybe, right? Who knows, for a guy to sign a letter.
She might be my kind of girl.
Anybody else doing anything in the princess's bedroom?
Yeah, I'd like to check. You said there's a foot locker and a closet.
Yeah.
Check in there. How long she been gone? 3 weeks.
Been gone 3 weeks. Yeah.
If there's a nice scarf or something in there, but also I'm looking for anything loose, like floorboards, like, something, particularly looking for hiding places. Would knowledge engineering be helpful in any way, looking for secret?
I think just a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah. And is the perception check, would you like to look with this one specifically for any hidden chambers, chambers within the room? Okay. Yeah. There's a board which knocks up at a weird angle. I didn't give you the number, but I'm excited.
It's a 22. It's a 22. It was 22.
I'll send them on the floorboard. I apologize.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. So you kind of pry up the floorboard. More letters from several different folks. So there's Luke, there's Mark, there's John, and there's Constantin.
Similar loot style.
Hussy.
Lucas tends to be the most lewd, L for lewd, but Mark and John are kind of just like lovey-dovey and saying like, when will you run away from me? And Constantin just tells her about his day.
Constantin's a witch.
I'm intrigued. It's been a long time for me personally. I take one of Lucas's letters.
Okay.
Along with a scarf.
Along with
You married? What the fuck? What are you doing?
Rubs it across
It's
her
just-
vagine.
It's more for decoration. It's got a nice smell.
There's a guard standing kind of right up, like watching as you inspect the room, and he says, "Hey, you taking that scarf? What's up?"
Well, only if you think it looks good on me. If you don't, I'll leave it. I'm sorry. It
need
really
something-
struck me. I apologize.
I hop into the conversation. I said we could use something for scent.
I can track with some scenting, so I'm smelling everything in the room.
Okay, you need it for scent. Roll a bluff check. Copper.
Damn, I probably I got
Damn.
a -1.
But that's not a bluff check.
Oh.
Because I can track with scent.
Yeah, but I was trying to bluff. That was a 13.
Okay.
A 13? He goes,
Yeah.
I think scent sounds like a damn good idea. Take as many scars as you need.
I grab a pair of underwear.
How is the orc like the most above?
Dirty clothes. Do you have any dirty clothes?
I'm also going to grab these letters so that we could ask the prince if he's checked all of these friends.
Okay.
Jesus.
And I'm done as far as that goes. After I grab my silky underwear.
Dragging you with me.
Anybody else want to check out anything in the
I saw you
in the
were
room? There's a couple things in there. Anybody, or are we done with the room?
The Foot Locker?
The Foot Locker? Yeah.
Yeah.
You open the Foot Locker. Tons of books. Lots of books on poetry. And you roll a perception check.
Oh, not shooting so hot, y'all.
So who's in
17.
It's Mungo, Copper, and Mad Mortigan in that room.
Yeah. So it's a couple novels, mostly romance themed. Couple books of poetry. A couple of like night cloaks, kind of nicely stacked in there. Again, no green. Haunting absence of green.
Interesting.
Yeah, considering the rest of the palace, kind of everything is accented a little
Celeste.
bit in a tertiary way with green. Yeah.
Celeste green in particular.
Yeah, exactly. Beyond.
That's right.
Have we looked at all the furniture in here?
You have not looked at all the furniture. There's a Foot Locker. There is also like a bureau and a closet.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we take the time to go through everything a little bit.
Roll a perception check for me, Copper.
I'm also decent-ish with engineering, so if there's any like wall paint, secret things, I'd be looking for that.
Okay.
Engineers.
That's crap. Perception 9.
Okay, cool. None of you notice the books that are covered by a dust jacket that has things about romance on it. And the book is not actually about that. None of you notice those. So you guys have now checked all of the pieces of furniture, and you're content, right? You got some scars. They have some great scent on them. You got your orky buddy who can totally fucking find shit by a scent. We're gonna transition now to the library. I was about to say laboratory. And as you enter the library, you just notice, oh my gosh, how vast is this? What a nice time in this library. A lot of it is green. You gather that maybe the prince is more into books, so he was able to kind of design this lavish, lovely, mainly green library. There is a very, very, very old gnome man behind one of the counters, and he's reading a book with a grin, and he has little low spectacles, and one of the guards says, that's Sorrow, if you'd like to talk to him.
As soon as I see it's a gnome, my shoulders drop in a kind of sluggish, kind of like defeated posture. And then I still approach with my normal smile and stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Do you approach first?
No, well, I'm following this lawful good dude guy who's I'm trying not to sell poison to the dirt bag around.
So I'm just having a new focus of attention. I let go of Ratbag, and I'm like, don't get into trouble. And then I turn to the librarian, like, excuse me, Mr. Sorrow.
Yes.
The prince sent us down here. We're looking for some information about dragons.
Dragons? I've spent most of my life thinking about dragons and researching dragons and thinking about dragons and researching dragons. What can I help you with?
Well, we're possibly going to encounter a blue dragon.
Oh, is it a blue dragon? You're going into the mountains?
Supposedly. Do you have any, like, serious evidence of this being a blue dragon in the mountains?
No.
No. Why do they think it's blue?
It's a legend. The Lizard of Ice is the name of this legend. It once caused the mountains to snow, something that has not happened in a very, very, very long time. But this Lizard of Ice came from the sky and caused snow in the mountains.
So it has some sort of cold damage ability?
It may. If the legend is to be believed. Mostly poetry and novels and bardic performances about this legend of the Lizard of Ice. But that is all that is known about the what my previous employer was so excited about.
Okay. In the most boring and direct way of explaining it, what would be useful information to a group of individuals who are intent on going out and slaying this dragon? What can you tell us about dragons that would be beneficial to us if we chose to engage one in combat?
If a dragon exists in this region, it would be blue. Dragons are very dangerous. They have weapons that come directly out of their mouths in the form of certain types of energy. Blue dragons, who historically have been in the desert regions of the world, attack with lightning.
But you just said that this one is the ice dragon.
That's what the legend says. I'm telling you facts as opposed to what this legend of the ice lizard would be. That's what Edgar was so obsessed by. And when he had me do all this research into dragons and the types of dragons and what dragons exist in certain regions, I became convinced that ice would only refer to its color. And I do believe that if there ever was a dragon in these mountains, it would be a blue dragon.
I think the prince referred to something about like the dragon attacking something and burning it to the ground.
Yes.
Did that happen?
It would have been a long time ago, but I have been out to that site. It is entirely possible that the lightning coming out of the dragon's mouth could have set the blaze that burned that watchtower to the ground. So certainly it is within the scope of possibility.
So you saw evidence that that building could have been burned to the ground by lightning?
Yes.
Or could have, or possibly was?
Most of it is under sand at this point.
Did you see any glass?
Glass?
When lightning hits in the desert, it causes...
Yes.
It's super cool.
He inches closer to you, and he takes off his spectacles. And you can see that they have this weird sort of shine to them, as if it's like like glass that has been in a window for hundreds and hundreds of years and kind of melted. Mm-hmm. And he goes, I found a shard of a crystalline material, and I was able to scoop it and form it and scoop it until I made these wonderful little spectacles. And now that you mention it, I did find this lovely shard of glass out at that little watchtower.
All right, so I think we need lightning potions or resist lightning potions. Anything else you can tell us about dragons?
What would you like to know?
How do we kill it?
Spiky things and pokey things.
So same way you kill everything else.
Yes, absolutely. I'm not much of a combat guy myself, but if I were to go up against a dragon, I would fight it with all the pokey things that I could find.
I think you'd probably die.
I
have no doubt, but you have many pokey things.
have a question.
Yeah.
A weakness you do not know of with a dragon?
A weakness with a dragon? Let me look in my books.
I get sharp and pokey. We're all very well equipped with those things.
Not I.
But a critical point in the structure of the dragon's body could let us prevail over it.
Dan.
Yeah.
What does he say? A blue dragon's weakness.
Does he have what is his knowledge arcana check?
Well, let's see.
Roll high.
Oh no! Fucking
DM's
40.
Let's see the
DM's DM.
Hey, man, sometimes you need a little help.
Is this the
I love it. I love what we're doing here.
It's all about story, my friends.
Dan, is there resist elements I can get? I was looking at first and second level spells that I didn't see one.
second level has resist energy?
Okay, cool. That's going to be the extract I need to buy. I mean the formula.
Yeah, I don't see. Some of them have vulnerabilities.
That's
Fire
So I'm
is
not-
vulnerable to cold, but I'm not
not
seeing a
crazy.
vulnerable. Yeah, I'm not seeing a vulnerability to
like water damage, ice damage.
I
Yeah.
imagine for lightning it would be earth. Oh no, it's an earth dragon.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
I just didn't want to give the wrong answer, y'all.
Oh, for sure.
Good, man. You're good.
That say that do this or that. So he says he's not aware of any particular. I did roll a 20 on the die, right? So
Okay.
he did fucking great. He's not aware of any particular vulnerability.
Spots or
Anything in case you were. asking something
with that though, he probably would know that they're immune to paralysis and sleep. And if there's anything you can do to bolster your bravery, because it can be terribly frightening, and most people wet their pants at the sight of them.
Cool.
That's what I would say that he'd also know from a
I'm in.
Art 30 Arcana check.
Bring an extra pair of pants.
All right. Does anybody else have any questions for Mr. Sorrel?
Oh yeah, most certainly. Hold on.
I would, but I'm not there.
Yes, little one.
I just want to ask how vast their alchemical section of their library is, and if they have a exchange program. And I show him a formula book that's full of all the formulas I know. I have 2 of them, and then on my body. And I ask if he has a checkout program that I can maybe loan him this one, and he give me
Loaning books. What is your name?
Ooblik. Here, here's my bluff. Hold on. All right, that's not great. That's only a 15. I'm like, Ooblik, you heard of us.
I think I have heard of you. I'm not really interested in loaning any books out. If you have any questions for me, I'd be more than willing to answer them. But we're not really in the, we're not a lending library for the public.
Do you have any for sale in the alchemical variety?
It would not be my place to sell any of the prince's property.
Forget I spoke.
There are other places you can go. And forgive me for speaking after you told me not to.
He's already like 6 feet walked away from him by that point.
Cool. At that, I do pipe up. Mr. Soro, is there a place that we could go to buy alchemical formulas? Maybe like spell scrolls, things like that.
Yes, totally. You already know this. You don't need to ask.
Well, I'm asking him because he might know something else.
He tells you the name of a familiar shop. Okay.
Great formulas.
Yeah, so you can go to Marlowe's Magisterium, and they have certain potions and scrolls, nothing really above level 1 in that particular Magisterium. And you've already heard of it. When he says the name of it, you're like, okay, I already know that place.
All right.
Ross, you see what I sent you about our background?
Do they have any unique art books?
He kind of again states that it's not really much of a lending library.
No, I just want to look at like the vastness of his supply before I leave.
The second you kind of start to edge towards like being inside the library and trying to browse, he kind of motions at you that that's not exactly the kind of thing you should be doing. And you see the guard kind of bristle for a second. This is very much a private thing. You are before him asking for information. He's the keeper of these books for a specific purpose, and that purpose is not you.
Not the lending library for Ublin.
You're in the palace. You've never even been in here before. This is a personal place for the prince. Ben, is there anything that you're doing in particular? Are you in the library with the homeboys?
I'm there. I'm sort of just looking around.
Just observing, just looking around.
Just observing, yeah. I'm
Cool.
holding my action.
All right. Sweet. So if you return to the prince's chamber, you've accepted the mission. He explains to you that he would prefer you to leave tomorrow, as close to first light as you can make it. Though he does understand that most of the shops are closed down. So if you wouldn't mind heading to the shops early and then immediately heading out to the foothills. So at this point, you do have a little bit of time to sleep. You all have places where you stay.
Well, this is like early evening, right?
Yeah, it's like 7, 8 at this point.
Do they have horses we can use?
Or they have a couple camels. You have to rent them.
I asked the prince if you want us to get going as early as possible, maybe you could send that guy with the green plume. We could go hit a couple of the shops now. I mean, even if they're closed, if the prince says they're open, right?
Sure. Yeah, the green plume guy goes, why not?
Let's get it popping, baby.
It wouldn't be good to leave earlier than first light, but we could leave at first light if we could get some stuff done tonight.
Yeah, you can certainly shops, including Marlowe's Magisterium, where you do know that the shopkeep lives upstairs.
This guy's a thinker.
Are we? Did Mardigan and Copper and Mongo come down?
That would be where I'd want to go, but along the way, I would stop with those letters and ask the prince if he's checked all of these people.
Oh, yes. Lucas, Mark, John, and Constantin. I unfortunately know them well. They are actually concerned about the location of the princess as well. Though I am not concerned about them. But yes, I have visited.
Okay. Well, I give him the letters.
You have the same opinion that she likely went out with this dragon or something?
Lucas and Mark are a little bit clearer with their thoughts. The other two tend to be just bumbling hot boys who provide no value whatsoever. But yes, the other two have had long talks with the princess, and she has mentioned her search for the dragon.
All right. Any other thoughts?
I'm with you guys.
I think we get after it.
Okay, cool.
I mean, anybody wants me to make a potion, then we can wait for a minute before we go after him. But other than that, we just go after him.
He would prefer you to go. He likes the idea of trying to go as close to first light as possible.
Well, I mean, I think I have enough time to make at least one low-level potion tonight.
Sure, and yeah, I mean,
Well, let's go shopping, and then when we're done shopping, you can make the potion, and then we can sleep and leave in the morning.
Sounds good.
Cool. So what kind?
I mean, you have to get stuff for the potion, right?
Yeah, and you're the one, and you were talking about getting the resist energy. So that's going to be 150.
And you can make us potions cheaper than we can buy them.
Yep.
For that. All right, so we go to this. What was it?
Marlowe's Magisterium.
Marlowe's Magisterium.
You knock furiously, and eventually a young man enters, and opens the door. You hear him kind of walk down the stairs, and he opens the door, and he goes, "Yes, what can I do for you at this hour of night?" And then he sees the guard, and he goes, "What does the prince need?"
He needs you to open up the shop so we can come in and buy things.
Certainly, come in. You see him quickly lighting some candles with matches that he has in his pocket.
I mean, since I've shopped here before, is this Marlowe?
This is Marlowe. Yep. So the shop's lit up. He's still kind of in his nightie behind the counters, and he says, "Browse as long as you'd like, maybe, but maybe I can also go back to sleep soon too."
Do you have the alchemical formula for resist energy?
Yes.
How much?
Resist energy. Oh, let's see, 50 gold.
You sure?
So we have 2,000 gold up front. I'd be fine if we take this 50 gold off the top, since we're all going to use it, and pay that, out of the party fund before we start splitting money.
Sounds good.
A reasonable proposition.
The one thing that I'm concerned with, how many potions can you make?
Now, Dan,
time is the answer to that one, but hold on.
Dan, what does he have in shop?
How many?
It also is house rules a little bit with potions and shit, but hold on.
How many potions can I make?
You can't make any magical potions. You can make alchemical items like tangled twigs and sun rods and smoke sticks and stuff like that.
All right, thanks.
So the formula is 50 gold, and then it's 75 gold for the materials. Does that make sense? Because resist energy for a potion or scroll of resist energy is 150 gold pieces.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So 50 gold pieces for the formula, 75 gold pieces for the...
Is that the standard price or is that the prince's price?
Oh. Who's asking?
The prince.
I kind of scan my compatriots, and then I look at the guy in the green plume because I suck at this.
I said the prince.
The prince. Roll a diplomacy.
We're doing stuff for the prince. This is all for the prince. Oh, I rolled a 19. That actually worked out.
I just opened up the shop for you.
18.
18. How about 40 for the recipe and 70 for the materials?
For each potion, how many can they provide me? How many potions?
How many potions can he make? How long does it take for him to make a potion?
How long does it? I mean, is this an aspect of your character? How long should it take you to make a potion?
Okay, hold on. It's brew potion. Let me go back to it.
What else he got in here? I'm browsing while you guys are chatting.
Yeah. He's got some scrolls and some potions. So he has pretty much any first level divine or arcane scroll. He's got it. He's also got a bunch of cure light wounds potions.
1 day per 1,000 is what it costs.
Well,
So like a first level potion costs 25. So 1 day per 1,000 seems pretty solid for a brew potion.
2 hours for any potion, 250 gold pieces or less. So the minimum is 2 hours.
Minimum is 2 hours. Okay, and that's per potion.
Per potion.
Yeah.
Per
so
potion.
2 hours for each one of these potions.
So you're gonna be up all night. Can we just buy some?
Well, I think we could rent an alchemist too, or two that I could supervise.
Or we could just buy them.
Yeah, we're leaving like first light, dude.
Do you have any?
He has 3.
3. Are they specified to the energy that they resist, or are they take effect when you?
They take effect when you drink.
So they choose your.
Choose your own adventure.
Okay. And how much are those?
And I've already won.
I would like to say 150 gold pieces. But for you, 125 gold pieces each.
I give him the wink like he's giving us the good deal. And I appreciate it. He already sold me that formula for 40. That's fucking awesome.
That price is for the potion.
Resist energy that take effect when you can decide what kind of energy when you drink.
I'll take one of those.
Cool. Yeah, 125 gold pieces.
And could I also buy a couple cure light wounds as well?
Yeah, totally. He's got 10.
I would just like to suggest, if there's only 3, that maybe the melee characters.
Sure. I'm just trying to purchase them. I don't need that in particular.
So,
once again, I can make $1,000 worth of potions in I think.
Okay. Can I just get how about 3 cure light wound potions?
For anything less than 250 gold, it takes 2 hours.
2 hours.
Anything more than 250 gold, it takes a full day.
Okay. Cool.
So technically, he could make 4 250 gold piece potions per day.
Okay.
But anything less than a 250 gold piece potion takes it.
I can do cure moderate if people want to pay. That's like slightly under the value, but I can do it tonight as long as we're getting these shops busted down.
So the question I want to ask you guys is, do we want to buy the potions as well from the group
No.
pool? No?
I'd like to split up the money.
No, just the formula for me for free, and then we split it up evenly.
Cool. So
Yeah, the way you say that makes me want to do it less.
I'm just saying it was your idea. You're the lawful good guy.
Look, I'm just trying to get healed up from the combat that we just had.
Well, I mean, it should come out of yours if you're going to charge us for it. Otherwise, I could see it coming out of the.
Oh yeah, I'm fine for it to come out of mine. I'll make it back. It's fine.
Mardigan, so you can buy as many as you'd like, and you can also, you're going to sleep, right? So you're going to regain your level.
Okay, so first light, I wasn't sure if we were just going to work through the night and get going.
Are any of us still wounded?
Yeah.
I have 2 wounds.
Oh, anybody that's wounded, I will fucking break out some chemicals. They'll start fizzing and they'll bust it right in your face, and you'll be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And you'll be like, "Oh, I would."
Not for me, thank you. Mardigan prefers to sleep.
All right, so then
Mardigan talked to me on the side about concealing something, so I will try to figure out something to pull him aside and ask him what he's talking about.
So yeah, okay. So cure light.
As we get going, yeah.
Yeah, so he's got 10 of them, so you can buy as many as you want, essentially, because I really don't think between all of you that you're going to buy all of them out. So feel free to just deduct that from your own gold. Any resist energy materials are 75 gold pieces. For you, Ooblik, you've already got the recipe for 40. And then resist energy potions, he's got 3 of them. They're 150 gold pieces each. So
How much was the Cure Light Wound?
50 gold pieces. Yeah, Cure Light Wounds is 50 gold pieces.
All
And
right.
I'm saying he's got 10, right? But if you each want to buy 2,
I want to buy 2.
I have a couple that are, hidden
Yep.
stash, just so that y'all can subtract that from your own gold and
Cool. Done.
All right, I'll make 2 resist energies then.
2 resist energies. All right, so it's gonna take you 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And just because it's 8:30, so it's totally reasonable for you to get a pretty much full night's sleep and still be able to not be fatigued in the morning when you go. Are you guys ready?
I was a crackhead when it comes to doing some new stuff like this. It just get jazzed up and energized, and I'm just champing the bit.
Hell yeah. You each have your own places to stay within the city. You can design them in your head however you see fit. You've been here for long enough where you each have an apartment.
All right. So after we split, or after we buy the resist energy formula and enough reagents for 4 potions, then the remainder of the split to each of us is 195 gold.
Tight. And then with that, can I just get 2 sleeping potions? Bought.
Give me a second. I'll look at the.
I have a hard time sleeping.
Yeah, totally. So a sleep scroll, or
actually, there's a good chance you could make that yourself, like a sleeping pill.
Oh, cool.
You can make a tranquilizer for yourself with craft alchemy.
As craft alchemy.
Yeah, totally. So 13 gold pieces for the reagents in order to do that.
That's what I want to do.
You got a fucking dart in your neck.
Oh man.
No, it's cool. I'm going to sleep.
All right. So then with my 195, I do want to buy one of the resist energy potions that he has for sale.
Yep, totally.
Cure Light Wound.
Cure Light Wounds would be 50 gold pieces.
For a potion, how about 1?
750.
Yeah.
Oof, okay. Do 2 the Cure Light Wounds, I guess.
2 Cure Light Wounds would be 100 gold pieces, sir.
Cool.
Or you can bang a sadist drow elf for a while and you'll get one for free.
Different world.
Yeah, sadists don't exist here.
He doesn't happen to be a wizard or spellcaster, is he?
Marlo? No, he just he's just a merchant. He's just a trader. He gets everything in exchange for gold at the docks.
He's very cute.
Oh, that's definitely true. He's
He's
25, really live, works out a lot. Does 80 kettlebell swings a day.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm him for a minute.
I mean, it might be worthwhile for you to spend a second. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do the
one.
The one.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said he asked you if he can go to bed now.
And how many uses is it? 50?
Yeah, 50. There's actually ones as a.
Oh.
You have any suggestions on something that you sell here that would be useful in fighting a dragon, particularly a blue dragon?
Okay. Well, you already got the
Did anybody else buy resist potions from him?
With our, well, that was our split, right? The 195.
Yeah, I thought you took it out.
No.
Reagents.
Well, because Copper said that we weren't splitting the cost of the potions, only the reagents for Ooblik to make potions.
I see.
So So it's
Yes.
120
Oh,
potion from this guy, from Marlowe. I bought one. He has 2 more. Who else wants to buy one of those?
yeah, I suggested the melee characters would probably benefit from it the best, but who knows?
And I made 2 OCD somehow.
I'll buy one.
He answers your question. He does have several scrolls and potions of protection from evil.
Scrolls would be 25 gold pieces.
25 gold pieces, yes.
Or 20 gold pieces.
20 gold pieces, yes, yes, sir. 20 gold pieces. 20 gold pieces for scrolls of protection from evil.
Fen, is that something that you're capable of doing on your own?
What was that?
It is.
But
And,
you're putting that into how many times you can do it?
well, there's that.
How many scrolls do you have?
He has 5.
5?
I'm buying a protection from evil.
Right. I am buying a protection from evil, and I'm giving it to Fen for casting on me.
All right.
I assume that, are they divine scrolls or they are?
They are divine.
So I'm buying a scroll and I'm giving it to Fen so that he can cast it on me.
Heard.
Anyone else getting a scroll of protection from evil?
I also bought 2 cure light wounds.
Oh, I'm evil.
It could still help you out. You never know.
You might still need protection from. Yeah.
I don't want to have that existential crisis. I don't have the neurons for it.
Yeah. Is that the princess ones?
No one asked me if they wanted the princess.
I did.
Now, Abe, my young man, one of those potions. I know you've offered me 100 of your gold. And, well, I just don't think it would be right. Treat yourself. Remember, you're good enough. You're strong enough. Doggone it, people like you. So take your gold back and purchase one of those protection potions. Be the best you can be.
Scroll.
I would like to buy the components to make an invisibility potion and the components to make a sea invisibility potion.
And then I buy a protection potion.
He does have scrolls of remove fear. Also, 25 gold pieces. He's got 3 of them.
Let's just start knocking boots. Let's roll.
We don't have any magic users that can do
And favors
arcane.
Mind.
Do what?
Chance favors the prepared mind.
Can I get those ingredients for the invisibility and the sea invisibility?
Invisibility and see invisibility. Let me see if he's got.
The protection and the fear, those were both scrolls, right? They weren't. You don't have those in potions.
How much is that? Finn, is that not what you were talking about?
I would probably suggest if you guys, some of you who might be more skittish, if you'd want to buy some of those remove fear scrolls and maybe give them to Fen, just in case.
I would buy some remove fear.
And Ooblik,
That is one thing I don't have on my character sheet is my saves.
Ooblik, he doesn't have any materials for anything over first level right now.
Okay, so that's fine. I just wanted to check.
I'll throw down for one group scroll for fear.
Yeah.
One remove fear scroll.
Yeah, you have it.
You say you had 3 of those?
He has 3 of them.
I'll buy another remove fear.
I'll buy the 3rd one just to make sure all of them.
What else you gotta? I'm smiling while all these guys are like buying up everything this guy got to sell. I just like crack a good smile and like, yep, these are my people.
Gonna scroll a wish for 3 copper.
Just a scroll that says wish on it.
Yeah, I have to scroll and says wish.
A piece of paper.
I wish this worked.
Nice.
Is there anything I can buy to add to my sling?
I like that.
All poison or things like that. You know what I mean?
Like a poison bullet. It'd be more effective. Something like that would be more effective on a projectile with a point.
You would know I can make all sorts of poison for you, though.
Okay.
So if you have pointy things, you can definitely dose them with his poison.
Yeah, I figured out getting a.
Is there any chance you have like an ever-burning torch or something with continuous flame on it or anything?
Well, let me check my inventory. He's gone through 3 different voices.
My voices stay fairly consistent. Gee whiz, fellas, all these scrolls. And I receive scrolls from 3 different guys, and I tuck them into bandolier pouches.
He's got a couple. They're 100 gold each.
Of which is it?
Portrait of the Burning Flame.
Cool. I'll take one of those. I need one. 100 gold pieces or 50 gold pieces?
82.
I'll take it.
Trevor, Mungo has a huge fart. Huge fart. Sounds like it might have been a little bit wet. And then he leaves the store.
Marlo and apologizes profusely that he must take his leave.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I need to leave too. All right. Well, that was successful.
So you guys want to go to bed now?
Yeah, I'm out of sleep.
That's probably an obvious question, but that torch of ever-burning flame, it has something I can like put over it or take it off?
Yeah.
Cool.
Totally.
Awesome. Cool.
So what time is the sunrise?
Sunrise right around 5:45, 5:50.
5:45.
Yeah.
So we need to go to bed at what would that be?
9:45.
9:45. What time is it now?
About 9.
How many days in a year?
One.
How many days in a year?
Yeah.
I ain't got that far. Let's say 365.
Okay. I just was curious.
What's the solar calendar?
I would like to. The prince gave us 2 candles.
Yes.
All right. I'd like to go someplace where we can get. I've seen Mungo on a mount of some sort, right? Mungo?
Yes.
Badass.
I don't need a horse.
I'd like a. Well, we're going to need. We're going to need Ooblik to be making potions during the journey, so I think we should get a covered wagon.
Yep.
And so covered wagon, 2 other people mounted, 1 person driving the wagon. So maybe in 2 more camels, and a camel to drive the wagon.
So 3 camels and a covered wagon.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll look up some prices.
Well, and the 2 trained drivers, right?
We could drive probably.
All of us
yeah.
have done the tavern
you
stuff
can-
long enough. I'm sure, or the caravan guard stuff long enough. I'm sure most of us know how to manage a wagon.
Absolutely.
Cool.
¿Dónde está su bolígrafo?
And I've got craft wagon / carriage, so
So the camels are each 150 gold pieces.
I'm looking more for rentals than.
Oh, rentals? Yeah. Totally. So it will be 4 gold pieces. A gold piece a day.
Gold piece a day?
Yeah.
All right. So per camel?
Mm-hmm.
And how much for the wagon?
For the wagon, 2 gold pieces a day.
All right. So 3, 5. So let's say running for 4 days to be safe.
Yeah.
That would mean 4 days. That'd be 2.5 gold per person chipping in.
Cool.
Sounds
Chipped.
good.
I've already established in game that I can bite coins in half.
Range of the camels and points in of the.
That is pretty solid. I would agree, Aaron.
Just have them ready. We're gonna pick them up at dawn.
Oh, by all means. Thank you for your.
And I'll make those 2 potions tonight.
I was thinking that maybe you could do it in sleep, but that will take 4 hours. It might be easier to do them on the journey.
Or
Okay.
he could do them tonight and sleep during the journey.
That's true. Yeah, totally. That's a good point.
Probably be easier to sleep on a wagon than to brew potions on a wagon.
That's what I was thinking.
I agree. I want to, so spellcraft checks?
See.
Or am I fine just to make them?
I think it's fine. Just is it? I'm not super clear
Well,
on the rules as far as.
I mean, so
My spellcraft is plus 13. I use the feat to make it good.
I'm saying probably with.
As long as I don't roll a 1, I think I'm okay.
You might be able to finagle getting into like a masterwork lab or something to do it in preparation. I'd say with like the situation we're in, you could probably say he takes 10 and just gets them all done.
I'm comfortable with that. Everybody comfortable with that? Gets them done?
Yes.
All right. Thumbs up, everybody. Give me a thumbs up. Huh? Cool. Groovy. All right. Is it time to go to bed?
Yes.
Cool.
Before I get in bed, I change out my underwear for the princess underwear that I snagged.
Damn. Good on
Very
you.
nice. Very nice.
It's alarmingly green. There's a couple like weird little like protein stains. Anyway,
She's got green underwear? Even though
no,
there's
did you
no
say
green-
princess or prince? Oh, you said.
Princess.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can do whatever you want.
I would like to sleep underneath one of the carriages or wagons.
Okay. You do so.
Wait, no, you're brewing potions all night.
For 4 hours.
No, not all night. That only took 4 hours.
Oh, I thought we
You're
bought
doing
you
2, right?
We bought you enough reagents to make 4 resist energy potions.
Oh, shit. I only bought enough for me to make 2. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that sounds fine. Like I said, I'm a crackhead for this shit. You just give me them, I'll make them.
All right. So, well, what were you going to make?
Oh, my 2 that I bought with my money from the prince.
You want to make 6 total?
Oh, shit. 6 now instead of 4?
Well,
Now we're talking about 12 hours. That's a little ridiculous at this point.
Yeah.
12 hours. I mean,
Are you okay with prioritizing the resist energy potions?
well, that was what I was making anyway. So yeah.
All right. All right. So yeah, if you could make the 4 and then you can sleep
Make
on them.
4 and then I can sleep and then that's fine. But I'm not making like 12 or anything. Yeah, I'll make 4. 2 are mine and 2 for the big heavy hitters. And if somebody wants one of mine, I'll sell it to them.
There's travel time, yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. Which way do you want to go? You slept. Well, except for your potion making friend, you slept. You've got right here is your path that goes over to Kefir. That some of you thought that you should start there. You've got your ruined watchtower, and you've got your cave.
Where was the first one? I had to switch screens.
Yeah, no worries. So this is the
Watchtower.
Go to the city.
watchtower in the middle here. That is the that little X there is the beginning of the trail that goes through the mountains to here, and this is the cave.
And we're in the lower X.
You're in the lower X, yep, and this is 10 miles to get there. And it's through sand, so it's going to be the quickest thing ever. It's not like these camels are like galloping. You know, just kind of a little bit over walking pace here.
Seems to me like if we went to the cave first, And then if we couldn't find anything there, we went to the watchtower. We couldn't find anything there, then we moved to Kafir, and we're not done with that.
Makes
This
sense to me.
guy's a thinker. I like this guy. He's a thinker.
Seems to me that we should go to the watchtower first, survey the land, what we can see, being at the highest point.
It's
Go
burned down.
from there.
Another thinker. I like it.
It's burnt to a
Couple-
crisp and mostly under sand. It was the site of a perhaps dragon attack.
Even so, doing that, we'll be backtracking a little bit. Doing so.
Besides, the cave is in the mountains. We've probably got a decent view from some of the places we might be able to access while traversing.
And actually, that's close enough. He could have flown from there, blew it up, and then went back to his cave.
I like this dude. Pointing at Dan's character. I'll get his name in a second.
Jacob.
Oh yeah, Jacob. Schwartz. Lawful good. Jacob Schwartz.
Let's roll then. Let's go to the cave.
What's the go to the cave? Okay, cool. So at an average speed of 4 to 5 miles an hour, you can traverse the distance in about 2, maybe 2.5 hours.
Well, the cave starts getting into mountains, right? That slow us down some. We have to like wind and track.
Totally.
So
Yeah. So to the foothills, right? The foothills are 10 miles away. You'd start kind of getting to the foothills in about 2.5 hours. Probably about an hour more to the cave, if that's the way you want to head.
Well, I would like, at least at some point when we start getting into the foothills, I assume we're not going to take the wagon all the way up a mountainside or something.
You have to certainly have to leave it.
Like maybe when we get in a small group, climb up one of the mountains at the edge of the foothills and, kind of, I'm assuming these are barren. There's not like trees and shit.
Yeah.
So if we could get like maybe 2 or 3 of us go up to the top of one of these hills, kind of survey, take a look around, just get our bearings, and just to see what we can see. As Abe suggested, getting to a high vantage and taking a look around. And besides, Ublik still needs some more rest, so we're not in a super hurry.
So what is that, like a will save to sleep?
In the wagon, I mean, you're pretty.
Yeah, I imagine it's got to be some sort of save to sleep when it's all ruggedy like that.
Sure. Let's do a fortitude save.
Oh,
Ain't you got a sleeping concoction or a nice little whiskey to help you out?
Well, I can make that stuff and buy it, but I didn't.
Abe, do you want to give Ublik a sleeping pill?
Yeah.
Ooh, you make sleeping pills? I'm very fascinated.
I do.
Ooh, you seem super interesting.
I just want to say out loud that at some point before we get into that, my character would gather power for a round and go ahead and charge her force ward.
Okay.
All right. So I would say like the sleeping pill would give +2 or +4 or whatever.
Totally.
Minus
It's like
whatever.
DC 10 fortitude save. So DC 10 fortitude save, and you'll get an extra +2.
Okay, yeah, I should make it. Let me go and check my fortitude real quick. But that should be good.
All right. Awesome. So, as you're traveling through the desert, making your way. Roll a perception check. All of you roll a perception check. You are about an hour and a half into your journey towards the foothills.
Are these 12 or 20?
20.
20, yeah.
Thank you.
Rolled a 12.
All right, 12. Anybody over a 20?
27.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
22.
Okay, so anybody over?
Hold on. 20.
I am over a 20.
Okay.
I am a 22.
22. So most of you, in the distance, taking form out of the heat distortion, you can see a small grouping of structures, likely a encampment of some kind. You're the only one who got over 25, correct, Jakob?
20.
Okay, so Jacob and Ublik. Jacob and Ublik. Amid the structures, you can see small figures moving. They are dressed in the wrappings of those who spend most of their lives in the deep desert. These are likely bandits.
People.
You can get to this camp if you choose to in a matter of minutes. This is just what you see. They are not headed towards you.
Wouldn't Ublik be sleeping?
Ah, shit, yes, yeah, Ublik, you're sleeping. What did you get on that fortitude save, by the way?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me go right back over there. That's why I pulled up Alchemist. Hold on.
Let's just say you pass it, right? Yeah, you're sleeping. It's a great time. You're having great dreams. Jacob does notice that there is an encampment of bandits that is within your view. Now you can do that. The rest of you just kind of see this weird kind of grouping of structures. Jacob notices that it is an encampment of bandits. And yeah, do you choose to share this information?
First thing that I'm curious about is I don't know if like this would be an intelligence check or something, but considering our location, where any trade routes might be in the area, and I was checking the missive board back at the tavern.
Yeah.
Are any dots connecting here where like there's a route that goes through here that's been hit by bandits? Is there a bounty out for these people?
There's not a bounty out for them, but there are routes that commonly go towards the path that leads to Kathir and then over the mountains. Less common that they require too much protection as they don't go through what you'd call the deep desert.
And mostly I'm just wondering if I'm going to get paid.
Oh, no, most likely you will not get paid unless you find some sort of that you can find some sort of like lost cargo and return it to the city, but you didn't see any sort of posting.
Is it likely if we continue on our current course that they're going to notice us or that we might run into them?
Not likely, considering how hard you had to really strain your eyes in order to see that it was indeed an abandoned camp, a bandit camp, probably.
Yeah. So I share that with you guys. It looks like a bandit camp.
Live and let live.
We'll continue. I don't want to risk anything.
Yeah, ain't no money in it.
Yeah.
There could be money in it, but we're not talking about that right now.
Cool.
We already have something.
Yeah, you got a shit ton of money. You guys are ready. Cool. Just given the you saw what you saw. Continuing on, the rest of your journey goes smooth.
I'm gonna say Ratbag think that bandits might know something about Princess.
Right back wrong.
Talk to him then, buddy.
They probably aren't going to know any more than we do unless they saw something. That's actually true. They could. But we're almost just as likely to get in a fight with them. That's actually a good point, though.
I mean, if any of you have good getaway options, I know you can disappear.
Yeah.
Might be worth it to send somebody over there to have a chat if there's a good, exit strategy. But even in that case, if you exit, they might come looking for you and find the rest of us.
Send Ratbag. He can disappear.
Yeah, but even if they saw that a princess,
to send Ratbag off on his own.
Well, I would go. I can be invisible to go with him, but nonetheless,
I think it's more likely this would turn bad than good.
Oh,
I would
for sure.
I'm just bringing up the option because
Yeah.
I want to explore all options before
Right.
making a decision. So continue on. That is a consensus.
That's my vote.
All right.
Everyone has their water skins,
Rat bag.
canteens, water skins, horns,
Oh,
drinking
you have some
vessels.
water. I would love a drink.
It's a hot day, boys. If you don't stay hydrated, you might get dehydrated.
I think
And
I
you're
am
gonna have a bad time.
hydrated. I think
Can I-
I
As an
am.
Orisian, I cast create water and sprinkle water into everybody's drinking vessels.
My water skin so I can get it refilled.
Water skins, canteens,
Nice.
horns,
Refill.
flagons, decanters.
I'm a little dehydrated from wine last night.
Appreciate you,
Keep an
Finn.
eye on your output.
Drink it down.
Not if it's yellow.
Been a long day in the. That's certainly a good call.
Clear and
Thank you, Finn.
copious. Clear and copious, fellas. Clear and copious.
So we reach the you reach the foothills with little issue else. No bandits impede your path any further. Not that they did. You just saw the camp. You have reached the foothills at this point. As the mountains wind up, you do realize that it will become relatively impossible to continue with the covered wagon. Though the camels are perfectly capable of winding their way through the mountains.
Given the knowledge of whoever has actually knows of this cave, how far is the continued travel going to be?
It's about a further hour to an hour and a half.
Is there a good place around that we could hide the stagecoach?
There's a couple ripples in the dunes as you reach the as you reach the foothills. Do a first knowledge geography if you.
We don't have to keep going right now. I wanted to make the prince happy by leaving at first light. We don't have to come back. He said a week, right? He wanted us to get done in a week.
He didn't necessarily note a timeline.
Right, so we're not in front of the prince anymore.
Right.
And I want us to move forward at full strength. So I think our best bet is if we can't take the carriage any further, we wait until Ublik's done resting, and then we go.
All right, let's do it.
How long does he have left of resting?
Well, he needs 8 hours of rest. We left at 5:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
So that would be 1:45.
Yeah. Took you about 2.5 hours to get to where you're at right now.
So at 1:45, we can wake him up and assume that he would be able to get his shit together.
I missed the math. How much time do we have?
Well, right now we should be at like 9 a.m.
Yeah, 9.
I was just gonna say, since we can't go into the foothills, and we need some time, would it be worth it to go to the fire tower thingy?
I mean, we've already kind of set off towards the foothills.
The what?
The cave first.
Either way, we got to wait until Ublik is ready to operate.
Right.
So right now, if we decided to go to the watchtower, we'd still have to double back and go to the cave.
And it's about just hour and a half, kind of same. Well, it's just over the open desert, so it would you get to the watchtower in about 30 minutes if you did choose to go that way.
Let's just chill. We ain't got nothing but time, baby.
Fine by me.
Chill.
Right. While we're waiting on Ublik, since we are at the entrance to the foothills, maybe take anybody who has decent eyesight, maybe up to the top of one of these hills.
Yep.
Not too thrilled about splitting the party, but maybe 2 or 3 of us go to the top of the hill and take a look around, and then the rest of them guard the wagon.
Sounds good.
There's a adequate hill about 100 feet away that doesn't really probably be able to see.
Okay. So who's coming with?
Oh, I fancy a walk.
Dude, you need to mute.
All right. So,
I can see things.
So I don't want all of us to go.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
You can see the inside of your fucking eyelids.
That wasn't me. That was just a voice in your head.
That was a lovely voice. That's gonna be
I'll walk as I'm down to go with Jacob.
Dave and Jacob are going to the hill about 100 feet away.
Okay.
All right.
Sure. We get up and do a perception check. See what we see.
Perception checks.
Fantastic. I got a 13.
I got right 22.
Oh, there you go.
You can see the tower.
Oh, cool.
You can see, you can see the ruins of the watchtower. What are the perception checks again? I'm sorry,
I got a 13. He got a 22.
22.
Okay. So yeah, the 22. You can see. I don't really want to give this to you.
I think you have to.
Yeah. Roll.
Confirm that 22.
You could say, because this is what we are specifically up here to do.
Yeah.
You could say that we're taking 20. Like
Yeah.
we're standing up there for like a solid half an hour, just scanning the horizon, seeing what we could see. So if you want to say we're taking 20 to do this perception check, that would be reasonable.
Yeah, take a 20.
Okay, that's 29 for me.
29, and for you, Abe, if you just 20 plus whatever you get on your, let's say.
If you rolled a 20, what would you get?
If I rolled a 20,
if you
38.
What dice did you roll? Oh.
29.
Oh.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, you both see a bit of cloth, a torn cloth, kind of in the wind, like attached, kind of as if someone was like running by or maybe flying by. 'Cause it seems to be a little bit high in the air, but it's a little bit of an optical illusion. So you can't necessarily tell how high in the air this is. But at one little peak of a piece of jagged burnt wood up there, you can see a crimson, maybe ripped piece of a cloak fluttering in the wind.
Okay.
But I'm gonna need everybody to roll a perception check now, and the two guys on the hill get a -10.
Okay.
You're my team and die.
You're gonna die. All
Oh
right.
my lord.
Anybody above 20?
27.
20.
All right.
I'm gonna
20, but I'm sleeping.
Yeah. So you like that's gonna be like a -20, so 0. But above, a negative number.
19 on the die plus.
It don't matter, dude. You're sleeping.
a natural 20 counts as a 30 in this situation.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing that?
Sure. I think it's a great move.
Oh, nice. I was waiting to hear that.
Okay, 38.
You got a 38. You see what is coming. But the rest of you hear an insectoid scuttling sound.
Oh shit.
Okay, so you also see it. And kind of in the distance, you see some really fucking big bugs coming down the hills towards your party. You'll each have, let's roll initiative, and you can have one round.
Go to sleep, little baby. Oh, for sleeping, I'm not doing too bad.
Hey, you said I'm on the top of the mountain. I got a -10.
Yeah, so you get a 9. So you don't see or hear the scuttling. Yeah.
Do you see that piece of fabric on that thing over there?
It's really pretty.
Are we still doing 12 for initiative? Because I
Yes.
I mean, am I even?
I don't like that.
Can we perceive the?
I got 5
in your favor.
I don't like not putting you in initiative because I would assume that someone's gonna yell.
We've made this choice, so.
Okay, yeah. So anybody who's up on the hill doesn't get to roll initiative.
Cool.
Everybody else, just give me a second. I'm gonna get to the right page here.
I'm asleep. I'm pretty sure I don't get to roll it.
That we do.
Yep. And then I'll pop you in. That's a good call. It's 242. All right. Cool. And I am ready. All right. Anybody above a 20? Initiative. Okay, anybody above 15? Anybody above 10?
11.
All right.
10. At 10.
So we got
Going once.
and we got and anybody above a 5?
9.
9.
Both of you are 9. Okay.
7 if
You are, yeah. You'll wake up, but you are currently not able to be.
I was pretty sure I was not involved.
All right. And Mungo is not around. Abaddon, just chilling. Ooblik's just chilling. Okay. Interesting. And we don't have Aaron Mackey's character sheet. So here we go. Let me draw this out for just a second.
He chops people in half relatively easily.
Yeah, he's super good at it.
Right, he's going to be, I guess, pretty easy to play.
That's just where it goes with that.
Before you do it, let me try it.
Yeah. So I'm going to draw a line. Anything past that line turns into difficult terrain. That's how we're going to play the mountains. Just so I don't need to draw mountains for you.
Okay.
And that's
Oh, I
it.
like how much mountains that is.
Right? It's just mountains on this side, desert on this side. Yeah, and the hill is.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Where's that?
Let's say the hill is. Do you guys see like kind of right here where this little guy is? That's the hill. So you're gonna kind of be from over here and 100 feet until you reach this spot from here. Comfortable? Cool.
What? Wait, where? Sorry, I can't. I'm sorry. Where are me and Dan?
Can you see all of the screens at the same time, or is it the thing where like someone has to be talking?
No, I can. I see the dot. Is that where we're at?
You're 100 feet from this spot in like this direction.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Oh, off the chart direction?
Yes. Ooh, a wagon. I remember that wagon.
Is that me sleeping?
Yep.
Looks like it.
So, who all saw the swarm?
Then.
And Finn.
Fen, yeah, Fen and Ratty. And
Ratty, third.
Do you guys alert everybody else?
I said they were coming from the hills. I was lying, just to make this map work a little bit better. They're coming from this direction.
Oh my gosh, this is a rust monster.
Wake the fuck up!
That's an Ankylosaurus.
All right, cool. So at this point, Ratbag, what do? You hear the scuttling. You look over there. Those look like giant scorpions.
Yeah, I jump up and down. I scream, "Something coming! Something coming!" And I'm gonna find the biggest tree. I'm gonna climb up it.
There's no trees.
No, like hear anything like I can reverse up.
I mean, there's the foothills back here. It starts getting to rough terrain. The closest like hill that you can see is this like, where it starts to actually gain in elevation is going to be where these guys are standing.
So him screaming
Yeah.
probably wakes up Ooblik.
Definitely wakes up.
and
It
gives
alerts
us
you.
another, or it just alerts us. Do we need
You're
another perception check?
the perception check DC 10.
Okay.
Me as well.
Check. Yeah. 21.
21. Cool. So
Do natural 20.
you hear it. You are awake now.
So you, I guess now Abe and I roll initiative.
Yes.
6.
Oh, fuck yeah. I did something.
How far are the bugs from us?
11.
What is that? They're about almost 60 feet.
Okay.
This is the same night as we just fought in the bar, right?
So we're like up that hill?
You are up this way.
Okay.
Come say hi.
We're up a hill. Right?
Yeah, you're up a hill. It'll take you 100 feet to get to this point.
And it's like gravelly rock going down the hill.
It hasn't really gotten so much to the rock yet. It's more that the brush has caught on right there up the hill. It's not super rocky. It's sandy brush.
Oh,
like a big dune hill.
fantastic. Yeah, that's what
Otis says hello.
An 11, Abe.
Hey, Otis.
Fen, what was your roll? Do you remember? I'm sorry.
Me?
Yeah, you got an 11, right, Abe?
I did.
Cool. And Fen, you were first in. You're next up in initiative. I just need to know what your roll was so I can put Abe in the right.
10.
You were 10. Okay. Cool. Sweet. And Ooblik, you rolled initiative.
I did not. I just rolled the perception to be able to roll initiative. Hold on one second.
You're all good.
That's an 8.
Okay. Cool. All right. Sweet. So you're going to be after them. All right. Cool. Thank you for bearing with me. We have Ratbag. Ratbag yelled enough that we're just going to slip these people right in here. Abe, it is your turn to figure out what you want to do. Something's coming. Something's coming. You heard from one of your compatriots about 100 feet away down the hill.
I don't see anything. I just know something's coming.
You can roll a perception check to see if you see anything.
All right.
But you weren't given a direction.
Okay. I will roll. 14.
You do not see what your small friend is talking about.
Okay, then I'm just like, hey, on guard.
On guard. Do you start approaching the, do you make a movement?
Lord, no. I don't.
Okay. You're very scared that you're going to Hulk out. Fen is next.
Point to me on the map.
You're driving the cart.
I'm driving the cart. Excellent. Are there the camels are hooked up to the cart? How many camels do we have?
One pulling the cart.
One pulling the cart. Excellent.
Oh, it's a light cart.
Okay. They're on. Cool. Taking care of me.
As a move action, can I hop onto the camel?
Yeah.
As a move action, I hop onto the camel. I shout out, "Look alive, fellas! We got some real ones coming!" And I cast Bless on our group.
Wonderful. Bless is +2.
It's +1 to attacks and saves versus fear.
What was that, Dan, again?
+1 to attacks and save versus fear. It's not going to hit me and Abe, though.
Okay.
Just you guys. Look at that. Fancy. I got this. All right, cool. So after Fen, we're looking at Copper.
So I see him. Where am I anyway? Okay.
Right there. You heard the scuttling noise. You look towards the direction, and at this point you can see them. They're only 60 feet away.
Okay. So is this a swarm or is it like a few individuals?
4 separate giant scorpions.
4 scorpions. Okay. And they're 60 foot away. I am going to what kind of action is it for a handy haversack for me to pull something out?
Move.
Oh, that's easy.
It is a move.
Move action.
Okay. I'm going to pull out
But
let's
it's
see.
part of a move action, I think.
Can I go over to the coach and climb on top of it and pull something out as I'm doing that?
Yeah.
That's
Totally.
what I'm gonna do.
That'll be what you do.
That's what I do.
Okay. You're on top of the caravan?
Yep.
Yeah, you can comfortably do that. Roll an acrobatics for me to see if you can climb up it. Well, roll a climb for me because that's the name of the that's what you're trying to do.
Let's see. A 9.
A 9
Plus strength.
Yeah.
Minus strength.
You get up there. You're up there.
Yeah, he's already got. I mean, camels are tall. He's
You've
already
got
most of the way.
And your camel's right here because
Cool.
you're with the camel. All right, Mardigan.
I'm on the camel. Dismount. And
Behind or in front of or?
behind, would I be able to see over the top of this thing?
No.
How big is that camel?
Camels are like 7 feet tall at the
Not
hump.
like the neck or anything like that?
I mean, you can kind of peek, but it would be obscured.
Okay, cool. I'm looking to use the camel as cover is what I'm getting at.
You can definitely do that, but if it gets
There you
scared,
go.
it can run.
Okay.
Kill it and throw it to the ground.
Could I get it to sit? No, like the way you would mount a camel.
Oh, you can just not dismount it. If you were trying to use it as cover, and if you were trying to dismount it, use it as cover, you can just decide like, shit, I can't do that, and we can just say you didn't dismount the camel. If I heard you right? You were thinking like, I can't use it for cover. I might just want to get back on.
No. I just wanted to make it, chill out, go down to the ground, and get behind it. That's what I was talking about.
Technically, it's a larger animal. You can use it as soft cover that will give you +4 to your armor class.
That's what I'm looking for.
I think they're saying you can do that from above.
Sure. Great.
Well, it would be
Better camel
No?
style.
Anyway,
it would be
that's
like a
what I'm doing.
riding check to hang on the side of the
Right.
camel. And, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
pulling out my walking stick and holding it with both my hands now.
Okay, everyone notices that he's got this walking stick, but he's just he's using it. He's pointing it. That's kind of cool. Theatrical.
She is holding.
I'm trying to think about how I can make something that will satisfy that customer's needs.
It is your turn. You were woken up and by the screams of something coming.
I was dreaming about whatever the one individual with the big ass walking stick was talking about, and I woke up and I'm in the carriage. And what's going on?
You woke up to the sounds of your
perception check to start out, right? Just to kind of get feet on the ground. Oh, that's not horrible. With a 20. What the fuck's going on? Free action.
Weird, you can hear a weird, scuttling insect-like sound, but until you get out of the covered wagon, you are not going to be able to see anything.
Okay, so I wake up.
If I hear him, I go ahead and yell, "Giant scorpions!"
Okay, cool.
'Cause I'm right above him.
A smile is a free action, and then all right. So I'm laying prone. I woke up. So I guess what I would like to do first is to standard action mutagen.
Okay.
And then we're still in the same day as we were, but I got my other shield. So I would like to pull a shield out of my pouch. It's not consumed yet, but I would like to do mutagen and then go to that.
All right, cool. So at this point, you've got some advancing scorpions, y'all. Here they come. You got that little string? I saw you grab that.
So this end is 5-foot increments, and this end is 30-foot increments. Cool.
Hey, and Trevor,
Yes, sir.
Will you also let me know? I mean, I guess you would do this, like if my character is fearful or not.
Yeah. I mean, how fearful?
Mortal danger.
No, I don't. Maybe like Dan, you get what I'm saying? Like I just want to play this character right.
Yeah, if you are in mortal danger, that's when it happens.
Okay, cool. So yeah,
You are in relative safety. You're not happy right now, but you have not met the condition.
Okay, cool.
So when he gets like
I
a
love
10.
it. Vigilante.
All about to do something that might make them.
What type of ground are we on? Is this all sand or grassland or what?
So it's the grass is starting to pop up over here, but it's pretty much just desert. Sand. But yeah, the foothills start pretty much like here's a little brush, and they start to go up here. Brush gets thicker.
Let's make these scorpions take some dirt naps. Let's get it going.
I'm pretty sure I can extract some poison from them.
Probably. Let's see.
Once we destroy them.
I'm sure they're going to give you some poison for free.
But you said they were 60 away.
They have a very fast movement speed.
Hell.
Well, fuck.
No, what you call great. Oh shit.
Oh, there's 4 of them?
There's 4 of them.
Oh dear.
Poison bonanza.
All right. So that is Ja move action. Let's see. This one. They all start attacking the. This one starts attacking the wagon itself, trying to tear apart into the into the wagon. The rest of them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they all start just trying to tear into that wagon.
I smile at the structural integrity of that wagon.
2 of them rolled very poorly and are unable to hit a wagon. The rest of them start tearing chunks out of the wagon, and you can see the wagon has sustained a little bit of damage.
I am smiling.
But nothing like, hasn't torn a hole in it yet. But some of these boards are starting to get quite splintery. Brings up Jacob.
All right. I activate my shield and turn it into a tower shield, and I lay it down on the ground. I tell Abe, hop on, and I'm about to start sledding down the side of the.
Fuck yes.
And Mardigan approves.
I mean, yeah, Abe. Yeah, I was gonna say Abe's a timid guy, but like he enjoys the thrills in life, so he's down.
Oh, I would agree. I also think that was great.
Abe hops on. I do like a little bobsled push to get it going, and I hop on after.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. And then, however you want to make that happen.
And then also maybe Abe's like
rules for riding a shield down the side of a hill.
Yeah, totally. That's great. I love it.
Abe is also like careful.
I have a ooh expression on my face, but with a very big smile.
So let's do it, because you already start moving, right? So you expended all that you can do, but the shield.
It was a move action to get the shield to thing, and then I free action told Abe to hop on, and then I moved and pushed the shield and hopped on.
Cool. So that's the end of your turn, but not the end of the shield's turn. So I would an athletics for you to continue to hold on to it.
Well, I was climbing swim. You don't have athletics. So just a strength check?
Just a strength check. Oh shit, yeah, just a strength check.
All right.
From you too, Abe. Okay. Strength check to hold on to the tower shield.
Okay. It's a 16 for me.
All right. You hold on to the tower shield just fine as it begins to move.
Ooh, I rolled a 19. 19.
Nice. We're talking about Bunga Bronco style.
Folding shield.
Was that right, Dan? Because I don't have the ability modifier for Abe.
Yep. Nope.
Cool.
Abe is average strength.
So you get pretty fucking far, right? You get real far, and about this point, the shield turns a little bit, and it kind of pitches both of you off. You're still holding on to the shield. I'm just gonna say that Abe doesn't get the chance to hold on to the shield, and it kind of flies him in the air just a little bit. He probably lands up right there. Both of you are prone. You made it all the way down, but low on the percentile die. You didn't stick the landing.
Abe, make a will save.
A will save?
Oh yeah, you might be big all of a sudden.
Oh shit! Is that D20?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Natural
4.
one.
4.
4.
Okay. Plus 8 is 12. Abe starts growing hair all over his body.
Yeah. This is the time.
So it takes 1 round for you to bear out, but
Oh shit.
Oh, nice. You turned into a bear. I appreciate that. That's my dude.
Something like that.
And then you'll be ready at the beginning of the subsequent one.
Abaddon's coming out, huh?
Abaddon's coming out.
All right, next up in Ja initiative order is Ratbag, sir.
How many times can I use Ray of Frost?
Infinite.
Ooh, sweet. Okay, I'm gonna do Ray of Frost. This big guy right here.
Which one? I'm sorry.
This guy right here.
Okay, cool.
1d3 plus what?
18 plus 6.
Does it know that he's there?
Does it know that he's there? No.
Okay, so then you get sneak attack.
He gets one for bless also.
I get for the attack.
Oh, nice.
That's 2d6.
So that's 1d3 plus 2d6.
Okay, so 6. And 1d3 on top of that.
Yeah.
Which,
1, so 7 points of cold damage.
7 points of cold damage. It thinks that the wagon attacked it. All right, after Ratbag, we are looking at Abe turning into Abaddon. This will consume your entire turn, and you will be up as a big boy next time. Fen.
As a move action, I unhitched the camel from being hitched to the wagon, so now it's an independent camel.
Yes.
And I say, "Let's hit the bricks, Stinky!" And I cast Fear the Sun on the 4 scorpions in an attempt to blind them all as my heels dig into the sides of the camel to spur it forward. Which
Okay.
I know I can't do because that's another move action, but
Would you mind reading the specifics on that spell for me?
I will. Up to 1 creature per level, so I can hit all 4 because they're all within 100 feet. Each target that fails a saving throw gains light blindness as per the universal monster rule. And as per my weather forecast yesterday, it is a full desert afternoon. It's bright sunlight.
Yes.
When exposed to bright light, the affected targets are blinded for 1 full round and dazzled in successive rounds.
That's fucking
Any
bad.
target that fails its save is blinded immediately.
All right, cool. What is the nature of the save?
Fortitude.
Fortitude. And the DC that I'm looking for, sir?
DC to save. Wait, where is that?
It should be your level, or 10 plus half your level plus your.
Where? Oh, I have this. Sorry. 15.
15?
Yeah.
Cool. Number 1 makes it.
Oh, snap.
Number 2 makes it.
Oh, snap.
Number 3 does not make it.
Sweet.
Number 4 does not make it. And just for the sake of everybody, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you want to use those
Yes.
rings?
So this guy and this guy are light blind. For how many rounds?
1 and then they're dazzled.
1 minute. Oh yeah, 1 minute. I have it right here. Cool. Damn, fam. Getting it.
Is there anything if they do make the save?
No.
Okay. All right, Copper.
So they don't see me directly. I'm taking it.
They do not see you directly, no sir. At least not as far as you can tell. It appears that they were focused on the wagon.
All right. Well, I pulled this out, so I'm going to use it, although I thought I was going to use it at a distance. I'm going to, I'm going to shoot the alchemist fire. I can't tell, are those two that are dazzled close enough that I'd be able to hit them both, or is there too much distance between them?
No, they're the two that are blinded are very close together.
Okay. Well, I'm going to shoot it to where it would get both of them if I can.
Alrighty.
So that's a ranged touch attack.
Yes.
And I rolled a 1. So you want me to roll like a, what is it? 8 or something to see which spot it hit instead, or how do you do that?
Yeah, let's
Or I fumbled it. I don't know how that works.
if you confirm the critical, it falls out of your hand and breaks at your feet.
That would be.
You just have to roll another 1.
12.
Okay, cool. So you're good. Let's do let's roll a d6 for me. And yeah, roll a d6 for me.
2.
2. So it lands right there where that little jujube is. Do you see it, or should I put a darker one?
I can see it. So it probably splashes that one and the
Wagon.
coach itself.
Yes.
Now is alchemist fire?
Yes.
Yep.
So it's just 1 fire point splash damage. 1 point of fire.
Cool.
And
It's
then, yeah, that was kind of waste. And I'm
Made me
gonna.
stand as I was waking up.
I'll gather power for the rest of my action.
Mardigan.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think this transformation behind me is probably a silent one. So I noticed that and really just wanna, like, right now in between. Oh hell! That there's a giant insect and there's this whatever the hell. So I'd like to.
American Werewolf and
Yeah.
Auga.
Exactly.
Oh
Can you
god.
help me out with the line on the map is like a hillside?
Yeah, so this is just kind of where it starts to get maybe a little bit difficult terrain. Half movement past that point, the brush gets very thick and it starts to pitch up.
I'd like to move, continuing kind of away from those two monsters at this point. And then is the yeah, that's great.
It is towards the right. So the nature of your weapon would be, I mean, it is towards the high ground. So if you're trying to get an vantage point, you still have it's like the damaged one, right?
So if you spend a day and 300 gold, you can fix it.
Okay. Cool. And you did that probably.
I did in fact do that. It's been yeah.
So you've got the full range and everything. Ruby.
Word.
Do you want to, at this point, you'll be about 30 feet from the nearest guy, and then about 50 feet, 60 feet, 70 feet.
I'll do 40 feet from the nearest guy if I can make that with my movement speed. Yeah. And I will release a thundering boom and
all right.
that nearest
guy.
Yeah.
Boomstick.
Kablamo. That is a 21.
21 will hit, sir.
Okay.
Death.
With an 8.
Damage. It squeals out in pain, and you can see a little bit of pussy goo coming out of its carapace.
Is it green?
Slimy yellow. All right, after Mardigan, we've got Ooblik.
Do you want to stick Mungo in there somewhere?
All right, sorry. Hold on 1 second. All right, so what I would like to do first is that shield potion that I got.
Yes.
I'd like to use that as a move action.
Okay.
Will you point to me in that carriage asleep, waking up? Oh, yes. Okay, so now standing up, is that all I can do as a move action, or can I like pull something out of a pouch as part of that?
Standing up is a move action.
Standing up is a move action. And did you took that shield potion as a move action too, right?
Yep, so that is my action.
Yeah, that's it. Double move. All right. Now, at this point, the scorpions are about to go. Your friend Mungo is no longer among us, and it is 11:54 p.m.
Oh, what happened to Mungo?
At this point, and then Mungo will, be back with us, and we don't have to worry about anyone playing his character. Take some photos of this. Keep an eye on the initiative order. How do we feel about that? Good?
So wait, it's Mungo's turn in the initiative?
We're going to figure that out. Right now, it is the enemy's turn in the initiative.
Let's let the enemies go first.
Is not existing right now. So rather than continuing the combat too much further, especially now that the scorpions kind of are aware of y'all's presence, I'd almost, considering the time, want to get Mungo in the fight before they get to go again.
Yeah.
Sounds
Makes
good.
sense, right?
Good idea. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, sweet. Hey, everyone has short failings, right? But
You did a
we're
great
all
job.
having fun.
You did a
So
fantastic job.
upward
man.
from
Yeah.
here. Thank you all for the rules, clarification, and everything. It's all about just having a good time in the story. I'm a nervous Nelly, so I'll always kind of behave like a nervous Nelly. But as long as we're having a good time, then thumbs up, right?
I thought it was awesome.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Yay, Glenn joined us.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the
Right.
band back together.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
Awesome.
And I love the characters. I love that we have a gunslinger. I like that we have a kineticist. I mean, everybody's great, but those are two classes that are like so brand new to me. So I'm excited to see them rock and roll.
Yeah, I can't wait till I start rocking and rolling. I've been rolling a lot of really shit.
And if you want to buy something, just let me know.
All right. Well, y'all have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I'll see all your lovely faces maybe in person before the world ends.
All right, sounds good.
Bye, buddy.
Night, guys.
Louder.
See you guys.
Later, dudes.